Well, hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Swift AF Sunday. I'm Holly.
Hello.
Woo
Welcome,
woo.
welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, my cat
Welcome,
is
everybody.
destroying everything in her wake. But hello, we're so glad everybody is here.
Hello, Mike. Hello, T. Lee. Hello,
Hi.
Casey.
Hi,
Hello,
Christy.
Christine.
Hi,
Hello,
Christy.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. And
Hello,
Marie, I think a
Marie.
new commenter at least. Hello,
Yay,
hello.
hello. How is everybody? I hope
Hello,
you're all
happy
well.
August. Sorry, my cat is like
Your
rubbing up
cat's
against
acting
the
crazy.
microphone and like getting caught in the. So she says hi.
Hello.
Sorry if everybody heard like weird cat noises there for a minute.
All good. All good. All right. So, wow. We have some stuff to talk about
We
today.
have some stuff to talk about. If I feel like there's a lot of like little tiny things going everywhere, like nothing, not a lot of concrete stuff, just a lot of
Yeah.
I don't know.
And a lot of like a lot of crazy things with the Blake Lively situation, which I'm pretty I don't know. I'm just laughing over. So we're going to get into that, some of the dirt with that, the allegations, I guess, the rumors, the
Rumors
alleged
are terrible and
allegedly the
possibly
allegedliness.
true. Yeah. So we have some Blake Lively stuff, which I don't even really know. So Holly's gonna have to like fill us in there. We have
Hi,
Taylor.
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Taylor being a little active in terms of retweeting things or TikToking things or something.
Yeah.
Very curious. We have another I knew it, I knew you video.
Yep.
It's
And we
August,
have
obviously. It's
yes.
August.
And we have the countdown to August the 7th. So we are all finger crossing and hoping and praying that we get a big old announcement on August the 7th. Yay!
Honestly, at this point, there have been so many Easter eggs for August 7th that if nothing happens on August 7th, then it's like just pack it in
Right.
because
What's the
what is
point?
going on? So at this point, I'm convinced to the point of like I have not scheduled anything on August 7th because I'm so positive that something's going to happen that day. We talked last Sunday. I went through a whole thing. I have found so many different Easter eggs. What I think is happening is going to get announced on that day. We'll talk about it a little bit more. I feel like some things have been confirmed and things like that. So and then we have like little like little stories and things. Ariana came out with a new album.
Yes.
Different chart things happening. So yeah,
And
as
then
always, a lot going on.
And then I want to take a little time and answer your questions that you guys have been sending and comments and discussions over this time period where there's just a lot going on and a lot of rumor mills and a lot of anticipation. So if you comment a question or opinion or whatever, we're going to do a segment where we're just going to read them and answer them and kind of have like a back and forth conversation tonight. I think that would be great to do. So
yeah, especially like just in anticipation that next live stream we are going to be excitedly talking about an announcement, whatever it may be, and therefore let's address all this stuff today and sort of check it off our checklist.
Let's do that. Yes, so to speak, for sure. For sure. All right. So let's start with Blake Lively because I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I am like, okay. So there's a lot of articles, there's a lot of posts, there's a lot of, there's a lot of leaks about what's going on in the Blake Lively camp and kind of retroactively looking at.
Right?
Yeah, hello, Darren.
Hi, there's Darren.
Allegedly leaks. Somebody is sending these articles to these magazines and online places. So whoever's doing it, I'm
Absolutely.
fascinated with it.
Well, I
So
think it's Blake or Ryan or their camps. It's the only, because who's checking for these people? I know, of course, they have some fans, but not to this extent of where they care that much about like the day to day. I don't know. I feel like it's
well, I mean, some of these are so like horrible that I can't imagine that Blake Lively is putting them out. Like that
okay.
would be
Well, let's
ridiculous.
hear what they are then, because clearly I don't know what they all are.
Okay,
So yeah,
we've
know
got the
that
rumor.
before I judge.
Rumor number one is that Taylor has ungodmothered Blake Lively's children. So, I mean, if they're not friends anymore, I mean, I feel like that's like a natural progression of things. However, like, did she formally do it? What is the process of that? I've never in my life. Did she send a
cease
card?
and desist godmothering?
She sends a mail. How do you go about doing that? Not sure. But so that's rumor number one. Now, rumor or resurfaced article, which I find to be fascinating, is rehashing the details surrounding the Blake blackmailing Taylor into making a post about why she was not invited to the Super Bowl to stand next to Taylor. So this is all resurfacing. I've seen this like a bunch of times in the last couple days, and
wow,
I find it really fascinating. And then it's a big in-depth dig into, you know, how Scott Swift put the end of that, like he called Blake's lawyer and was like, this is not happening. Like, you are blackmailing Taylor, and we're not putting up with it. So
okay.
all this is like resurfacing, and then of course, added on top of that is all of the, you know, she was kicked out of the friend circle, obviously, why she wasn't invited to the wedding, all of just it's this big bombardment of Blake Lively articles. So if like Blake is actually putting these out, I would be stunned, because it makes her look so horrible. I think it's like the dotting the I's, crossing the T's of Taylor's camp. That's like, oh no, not only was I not inviting her, like I have for sure kicked her out of the friend zone, and I am, I am ungodmothering myself to her children. Or it's somebody just being crazy.
Maybe that's the way they found out, is through the article.
Yeah, or it's somebody just going like completely rogue and like posting like the most insane things. But I don't know. I'm fascinated. To me, when things like this pop up all of a sudden in a like rapid succession, it's something is about to get unveiled. Hello, always Christmas. Hello. Hello. Something's about to hit the internet. Do you know what I'm saying? Something is getting ready to happen.
I have a theory that kind of ties in with everything we've been talking about lately. Now that I've heard what the stories are, it does feel very much more like it's coming from Taylor's camp. Like, we're going to clarify that this isn't Taylor not standing with Blake through like an SH case. This is a response to something Blake did that is not kosher with Taylor, right? The blackmailing thing, right? Because a lot of people don't know that piece of it.
Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. A lot of people, at least that I have seen online, think like, they're not friends anymore because Taylor didn't want to get involved in this case and she didn't support Blake through it, and yada yada yada, and how that's hypocritical. But that's people who, they're just reading the headlines, or they're not diving deep and they don't know the information. And so maybe it's Taylor's camp saying like, oh no, that's not why we're not friends anymore. Let's make sure we bring this up to the surface so everybody understands
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really
Sure.
what it is.
I think that it's a double whammy of two things. I think Taylor, first of all, those text messages being exposed did nothing to help Taylor. I mean, let's just be honest. It did nothing to
Yeah.
help her.
No.
Then I think I think what's happening is either Blake is trying to come up with a spin, a narrative change that somehow makes Taylor look bad. And she's not really going to be able to do it because Blake has done some absolutely devastating things in this entire saga of this case.
Mm-hmm.
And the way she roped Taylor into this, I think halfway through this, Taylor realized, oh no, I don't know if really what she's saying is really true here, but now I've already been a good friend.
It's very
You know what I mean?
multi-layered.
It's very
It's a
multi-layered.
very muddy, complicated situation, and we're never gonna really know. We're never gonna really know like what the final straw was, or I mean, I don't think either of them are really gonna. Certainly not Taylor's ever gonna sit down. And
Well,
explain.
I think that this is like Taylor's way of knowing. You know how Taylor knew about the New York Times article coming out that Justin was doing? Like Taylor has so many like connections, right? Like nothing really
Absolutely.
gets by her.
Yeah.
So I think that somebody has leaked to Taylor's camp that Blake is planning to try to do this, a further manipulation of this scenario. And Taylor, in response to that, immediately put out a bombardment of like blackmailing, like this, that, the other thing, like the whole deal about, Scott Swift having to, call up, Blake's lawyer and be like, this is blackmail. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, this is outrageous. So I think that they're fine pointing now that the case is done, the whole big thing is done.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor's extracting this is actually what Blake did to me. And I'm putting this out first because I think that Blake does not like being in this position, as we know, like clearly, like she went to great lengths to destroy people's careers and all kinds of wildness. So she's trapped in a corner, and Taylor's like, nah, sorry, not I'm going to take this further. I'm just going to make this crystal clear. I'm taking this further, and I guess, what is it? Theoretically, like, not theoretically. What is the word for you? Like symbolically, like maybe symbolically ungodmother your children. I mean, that's like ooh. I believe that she did that because I think that's a ballsy Taylor move to do. Like this is how she rolls. She plays like, and affirmative. I am destroying this bridge burn. Over, done with. Set it on gas for myself. All the matches in the world. Giant fire. Goodbye. This is what happened. You know what I mean? So I'm interested. And I was
just gonna say, I find it very interesting that this is all sort of come out potentially a week before the announcement of the Reputation
ball. This is what I'm saying. I know there's so much drama in the works. Like this is leading into a drama fest is what this is headed towards. And I just want to say, because I always say this, and I'm just gonna say it again for those who didn't hear me, Taylor will never run out of an angle to have drama in, to produce music that has drama. Okay. Like she will create it. She will imagine it. She will orchestrate it. She likes tension. Okay. Her entire song catalog is all the exhibits for the case I'm making right now. She likes to have an opponent, a nemesis, something that she is battling. If she can't do it with the love interest, because of course she's not doing that right now, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna find it somewhere. And I think that this is the start of a feud. A feud that's gonna be in new music. I for sure feel like she's highly pissed about this, and she can finally voice it.
Definitely gonna
Blackmail,
get a song about.
blackmail.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get a song about it on TS13, especially because,
For sure.
you know, canceled is out there, and it is seeming
Oh, yeah.
like there are still so many people who are like, oh no, she and Blake are still good because of canceled, even though so much of this happened after the album was like done and like put to rest. So she's gonna, it wouldn't surprise me even if there's like a direct sort of lyric that's like says the word canceled, and it's like, you know, I did like my friends canceled, or you know, something like that. But
I
then
hope she
they
calls
did
it
something that,
yeah, I hope she calls it retraction, because that's really what it needs to be called. Retraction. Because that's what she's doing. She's retracting. And it's like she put that she put canceled out to be like, you know, I know that she wrote that at the time when all of this was going down, before she knew she was being duped by Blake. And then it was already out, just like you just said, and it was too late to retract it. But now she's going to retract it, and she's going to go, oh, actually, here's the hot tea on this, and it's going to further. I would, if Blake, I mean, I would just be, I don't even know what I'd be doing if I was Blake. I'd be hiding back to like getting an alias. You need an alias.
I feel like, and again, like I don't check for Blake very often, but she gives me the vibes of somebody who isn't like savvy enough to lay low.
No, she's too big of a narcissist. Are you kidding?
Okay.
She's too big of a narcissist.
I was gonna say that, but sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, obviously we can't know. We've never.
I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm going to tell you I can spot a narcissist.
Because they love me.
Right. I'm telling you.
Yeah. She definitely gives me those vibes. And I think it's I'm sure she's looking at the situation, if that is the case, that she did nothing wrong, and that my friend didn't support me 100% with anything I asked her to do, because I don't think she has the ability to say like, I shouldn't have asked her to do that. That was a bridge too far, or whatever. It's sort of like those people who are like, I'm a girl's girl, and that means I have to support every woman everywhere, no matter what, as opposed to allowing yourself to say, yeah, I support women, but I'm not going to support any choice a woman makes, because not every woman makes amazing choices all the time. Some people do things that are harmful or are, and you know, things you don't want to support, right?
Well, like, here's the thing. Yeah, I think it can be even more simple than that. It's just I support victims. Period.
Yeah.
True victims. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Blake, I'm sorry, not a victim of what she is alleging. Like, not. I'm sorry. Like the case proves it. The evidence is insane, and I think she needed a bigger fish in the fight, and she's like, guess what? I'm gonna unleash Taylor on you. And that like
the whole thing is just icky. Everything from her side, everything from just like every single piece of it makes me uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
The Blake of it all, the Ryan of it all, the Justin of it all, the Taylor of it all of it. I can understand how Taylor would be like, I want to put as much, like, I don't want to be associated with this. I don't, it's not.
Well, I mean, I think Taylor was manipulated. I really do. I think she was like, I've got your back, girl. And then she realized, oh no, wait, hold on. What?
Because that would be any friend's default. Would
absolutely. Without question. And that's what she did. And then it was like, and then now your lawyer's calling like my lawyer up and saying that, demanding that you put out an article that says, I'm so sad my BFF can't come to the Super Bowl and stand beside me because of because of, you know, a scheduling conflict or whatever the hell she wanted it to say. Are you joking?
It's such a delusion. Like,
is this woman
a weird
living
hill
in?
to die on too. like of
Well,
all the things to
yeah,
blackmail.
it's trapped in a corner and things are spiraling. And I just, like, I think Ryan Reynolds is also another one who is very problematic, toxic to the every level. And, I I think that they truly like started, getting high on their own supply a little bit. They got
Yeah.
lost in their own sauce. They were like, "Oh no, this really." I don't really know what happened, but they knew it was wrong. The evidence is astounding. Taylor was blackmailed. Well, attempted blackmail. The constant. I mean, it is being flooded online with the whole what Scott Swift did and what he said, and you know, and here's the thing. Blake said, if you don't say this, I'm putting out the last 10 years of text messages.
Crazy.
What?
Absolutely.
What?
Crazy.
What are you doing right now?
Right. Knowing that Taylor, I mean, everybody values their privacy, right? And I'm sure a celebrity values their privacy even more. But Taylor, above all things, values her privacy.
Yeah.
Only wants things to become public that she allows to public, right?
Audacity, though, of this.
Yeah.
Last 10 years of text messages. Girl, what? You think we're ever going to be friends again? Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
If she had, like, that would have backfired so badly on her because Blake's text messages are not great.
Girl, I'll tell you right now, nobody's decade-long text messages are
pristine. That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely true.
Like there is not a person on this earth that has 10 years of unproblematic text messages.
And we all say things like
in jest
and like people have inside jokes and things like that. You're right. I would not.
Slingshot to the sun. Absolutely. Darren just said it. Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Slingshot to the sun.
Yeah.
Immediately. This is audacious behavior from Blake Lively, and I don't understand what is she smoking? What is this woman smoking? What is Ryan smoking? What are they smoking together that is making them feel like, yeah, let's do you know how high you have to be? I mean, honestly, to like be sitting around and thinking, let's just call up Taylor's lawyer and tell them, if they don't invite us to the Super Bowl, we're just going to release a decade of text messages and think that is going to work out in your favor.
Yeah. I don't know what the thought process was. It's I don't know if maybe the two of them, meaning Blake and Ryan, were just like gassing each other up so much that they lost sight of any sort of reality. I have no idea. Either
way, I
can't even speculate because it's so wild.
It's insane. And good luck getting a subpoena for Taylor Swift's phone for a decade. Good luck. Are you kidding? What world are we living in where she thinks this is going to happen? It's so unbelievable. And I mean, this is the karma of it all. I'm sorry, but Blake, straight to jail, slingshot to the sun immediately.
It's just messy, and I don't like it. I don't like the mess.
Well, I kind of like the mess. I won't lie. I kind of like it only because I know that it will produce where she's going to be vigilante shitting again, and that's going to be super amazing. And I, you know what I mean? Like, I like the things that make her write, like, a great rebuttal.
That's she's very, very good at
forging rebuttal. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, TS13 will be interesting.
It will be.
Rep vaults. I don't know if she would put something in the rep vaults that would be obvious or even slightly obvious. So, like, only because I think she really even though we've talked about the fact that she can like slide any song, regardless of when it was written, into any vault, and that she probably has. I think she sort of likes to keep up the facade that all the vault songs are in each of those time periods.
Yes, she does.
Gives her a little bit of breathing room, I think, from the subject matter of those songs, especially rep vaults. But I could be wrong.
Well,
I don't know.
I know she's itching to set the record straight on this. Itching. I cannot wait. I mean,
I would be too.
Oh, absolutely. And it's going to be a scorched earth scenario. Like, period. I mean, there's just no other. She's not. It's Taylor, everyone. So
what blows my mind, and not just with Blake, but with the sort of long line of people who have sort of gone through this, been friends with Taylor, done something that crossed Taylor's lines, and then has a song written about it, basically. And I'm not just talking about her exes. I'm talking about like friends and business people and all that kind of stuff. What amazes me about it is you are in Taylor's inner circle. You get to know her on a personal level. You know what her values are. You know what her boundaries are. You know whatever, the inside scoop. And instead of like respecting that and cherishing it and keeping her boundaries, which you should do with any of your friends, but this especially, you decide to exploit it in one way or another. It's very interesting to me, especially like Blake, who's been friends with Taylor for so long and has seen the carnage, for lack of a better term, with other people. I don't know. I feel like
it's wild. It's wild work. It's wild work, because it's like, review the videotape. First of all, Taylor never loses this game. Like, she never loses this. Like, look at every single person, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, she will win it. Like, she will keep on this. First of all, her name has been smeared because of this court case, and it has brought her into a not great light. But then to be the audacity to be blackmailed. Oh Lord, I cannot. It's like, I want to say, what in the Katy Perry is this? But it's even worse. It's like you haven't learned from the Kanye, the Kimye, the
that's what I mean,
Katie, the Scooter, the Scott, the Jake, all of them. You haven't learned. How is this possible?
That's what I mean. How did you sit back and watch all of this happen and not like take notes? That's what I'm not going to do. If I want to stay, not only if I just want the access, but if I want this person to remain my friend, if I value this friendship, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, we're talking about all this like business stuff, but really it's a friendship that like Taylor put so much time into, and like Blake has never been a easily acceptable person in the public eye, where it would be easy to like say, yes, this person is my close friend and I stand by them, even though she's done questionable things in the past. This isn't her first scandal, really. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a hubris that I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either, because it never works out. It's like, not even, I mean, ruin the friendship, but also you're going to ruin your whole career.
Which her career was not in huge standing in the first place. Like, there were all sorts of negative things going on about her before this. Like, we saw a lot of it even before the smear campaign that allegedly happened with Justin. Like, I don't know, like all the stuff with her hair care line, and I don't know. It's like she was holding on to any sort of A-list status with White Knuckles as it was.
Big
and
time.
Then it's like
big time.
She just opted to be like, well, no, I'm gonna step on my own toes or whatever.
Ooh,
Cassie's saying, Holly, please, this is very important. What made you think of the phrase scorched earth? This is serious, not for Taylor, but on a crime case. Where does it come from?
Well,
It's a common phrase.
it is this common phrase, but like when I think of the word like scorched earth from a particular case, I mean, I always think of the Karen Reed case. But I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Let's put this up. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find it. I don't know if that's your okay. So what makes you think of the phrase scorched earth? This is serious, not for Taylor, but on a crime case. Where does it come from? I mean, that's what I think of, but I could be wrong. I mean, that's what comes to my mind.
I mean, the actual like origins of the idiom, to my understanding, is like basically, you know, back in the whatever 1500s, 1600s, like literally burning down somebody's like crops so that they can't, you know.
Oh, the Nancy Guthrie case. Oh shit, you're right. Oh, okay. Which is another crazy thing that's going on right now. Good Lord. Woo! Yeah, the Nancy Guthrie case. You're right. Yes. Wild. I'm sorry. I should have. Oh, I should have gotten that.
Again, it's like it's not a specific idiom to any that case. And Mike is saying it's actually a war term, which that makes a lot more sense of, you know, you go in and take over a town or whatever, and you burn everything down, and you make it so that once the soldiers leave, they can't rebuild with any sort of ease. They can't go back to their regular lives.
Yeah. And I think like in like court wise, it's absolutely like excessive discovery, endless motions, intimidation tactics, probably some bad faith in there for sure. Just winning at all costs is a scorched earth like court case for sure.
And it also like you're building such an enormously huge case that the other side
cannot win.
Nothing. There are no legs left to stand on, really.
Yeah. Like, let me just say, like, Alan Jackson, the lawyer, Alan Jackson's closing argument in the Karen Reed trial, the second one, is
scorched earth.
It's so scorched earth. It's like it's dystopian land after that absolutely amazing closing argument. Perfect in every way. Absolutely perfection. It's perfection. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Back to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, please. One more thing I want to say is, Blake, I don't know if I brought I this week has been a little bit of a mush in my brain I don't know specifically what happened this week and the week prior and everything. So I don't know if I brought this up, but I did see the one Blake thing that I've seen lately is that it wasn't good Lord, it wasn't from her supposedly, but it was like, Blake still has a VIP status, but she's not able to get into the same circles and everything that she did when she was friends with Taylor. And
right.
Who freaking who? Like
and obviously you try to blackmail Taylor Swift.
I felt like that story was planted by Blake's camp. Be like, oh, feel sorry for me.
Oh yeah, she's trying to come up with a new like victim role. Let's tackle some questions that stay on this subject, just so we don't have to go back. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna read some comments in here about what was she talking about? I thought that was a year ago about the godmother, which also I read that she wasn't formally or legally the godmother, just verbal. It is verbal. This did come out about a year ago, but I'm telling you, it's coming back out again. They're rehashing all of these parts of this case, and I think it has to be Taylor's case. I mean, Taylor's camp that's doing this, because I mean, honestly, I think Blake is up to some kind of lame ass, trying to save herself story that's about to come out. And Taylor's like, nope, we're just going to be every day putting out all the things every single day, because there's a fury of them. So yikes. Oh my gosh. But I would like to know how, like, Wouldn't it be funny if it was like a formal letter, like send her like, by the way, your card's canceled.
Oh,
Number one. Number
Mm.
two,
in case you had already
your
picked.
children need a new godmother. Oh,
Yeah.
go Scott. Yeah, Scott laid it down for sure. That is deep. It is. It is wild, and it's just over. Hello. Always Christmas. Hello, Melissa. Okay, Blake could have put that out of being stripped from Taylor, being stripped from godmother to her kids to gain sympathy. She could, but it is it's very narcissistian to do that, to be honest with you.
Right, and to think that people are going to be on your side because of that.
The level of delusion that, that is so desperate that there's, honestly, it's Blakean. I'm just going to make up a word. It's a very Blakean thing to do. It's very Blakean. That's how we'll be referring to narcissists from this point forward. Blakean. So yikes. Brian Friedman, Justin's attorney, has been interviewed on a few podcasts lately. He said they were ready to destroy Blake over many lies told with proof from her deposition and her own texts. Yes. And everyone is like, oh, actually, Blake kind of lied about all of those things also. Like, it's wild. Oh, no, yeah. Actually, she was lying about, all of that. Ugh. You just don't recover. And then to have the nerve. Okay. I could just go on this forever, but like to have the nerve to use a lawyer who represents real victims as not as your lawyer, not as your litigator, but as your PR mouthpiece in front of the courthouse. That has rubbed me so wrong for the entire time that this has happened. Ooh, it's just, you want to use tacky right now. This is where you place the word tacky in an actual, it's tacky, and it is outrageous, and it's audacious, and it's over for her. So Blake manipulated everyone in this case. Yes, she did. I think Blake fed her a story and she believed her. Absolutely. No excuse for text, but I think she thought she was helping a friend. Absolutely. Once text came out, I think she realized she was duped. And you know what? I think Travis was actually like, I think Blake is duping you. I think because we can't forget that Travis was the first person to unfollow Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he was on to it. You know what I mean? We have Swifties in high places. Yes, we do. Taylor probably heard before anyone else she has to be tighter with every news outlet than Blake and Ryan combined. Absolutely. She knew this was coming out. She's like, oh, they're planning to do what? Oh, the blackmail wasn't that whole scheme wasn't, devastating enough to them. Okay, hold please. All of those articles are already written. It's just let me just send you this. Push one button. Bye. Like, it's play games, win stupid. Yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Absolutely. Yep. On the other hand, Justin's camp is trying to get out underneath the lawyer's costs, and that's in court now, as far as I know. So you still have that angle as well, where Taylor's camp could pressure Blake's camp.
It's just exhausting.
It is.
I don't want to hear about this case. I don't want to think about this case anymore. It's so, like I said, it just makes me feel icky. I'm so tired. This is going on for like 84 years. It feels like
absolutely. It's like the case that never goes away.
Yeah.
But now Taylor's like, well, now that it's done, now that I'm married, now that all these things have in my life have come to a close, let me just get back into this. And because I had this bookmarked for later. And now we're just going to go back to that chapter real fast. And I'm going to just make sure that you all don't forget that this woman tried to blackmail me into a Super Bowl ticket. And as if this was some sort of equal equation, you get me Super Bowl tickets or I release a decade of text messages. Oh my God. I just can't. I can't imagine. I like, they must have been high. Like, no sound sane person does this. Or, I mean, just so delusional.
Yeah.
Brian Friedman did say Taylor didn't initiate anything. She was clearly asked to join in this. Yep. Right. It's, oh, I think there could be a new song on the Reputation Vault about Blake and Ryan. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope it's called Retraction. I do. I want it to just be called Retracted. Or like,
I think it'll
Retraction.
be on 13, but I could be wrong.
It's going to be on the next. First of all,
we actually do get TS13 in October, which if you go to the last live stream, I fully believe we will. If there's more time, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I think she would want to get it out as soon as possible.
Absolutely. And let's not forget, let's use our, reminiscing minds to go, this is going to be on the next 5 albums. If this has pissed her off the level that we think it will, because I mean, it's blackmail. It's sort of, in a way, the same sort of manipulation that Kim tried to do with the phone call.
Yeah, that's
same. It's in the same wheelhouse. It's in the same area. Do you know what I mean? It's in the same store, right next to each other, same shelf,
on sale at the same store.
And it's
same discount code.
It's really not gonna. It's not gonna be good, and it's gonna be on the next 5 albums. So. But after all the hurt Taylor went through, she ends it, then looks at Travis, smiles, walks away hand in hand. What a beautiful moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do. I love the idea that now she has a partner to bounce all this stuff off with, to have that implicit trust, to, and just to like say, I don't want to like ruminate on this anymore. Let's talk about, I mean,
yeah, yes,
he's taught her a lot of coping techniques.
Yeah, she's like, well, I think she's like, the honeymoon's over. Hand me my vigilante cape, because, honey, I've got some business to attend to. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's it's just she never forgets. She's not going to forget this. Say it again for the people in the back, Holly. Woo! You're both speaking the facts and truth tonight. Yes, absolutely. Blake is meeting the end.
We try.
Yeah, we do try. I think she has been silent because of lawsuit going on. Yep. Now she can speak about it. Absolutely. Canceled was written over the summer before the lawsuit, even when Blake was just being trolled online. Yep. And she's like, this is how I'm going to stick up for my friend, because I know she's about to get hurled into a PR nightmare. Regardless if at that point she thought, Blake was a victim. And as we know, victims get thrown through the ringer here in the PR horribly. And so this is how she was doing it. But then she would, she had that, oh, wait a minute, blackmail, you say? What? Blackmail? What? What? I can't believe it. I really think she doesn't think she did anything wrong. I don't know. Are we talking about Blake Lively? I'm sure. Okay. I think Blake knows. Because first of all, here's the thing. You can't make up SA situations and not know that you're not doing something wrong. Do you know what I mean? She had a goal, and the goal was, I want to take over this whole thing. And this is the way I'm going to do it and get the entire ensemble through manipulation on every which way. Like, to every person involved on this movie set, even the woman who wrote the damn book. I mean, like, every single thing was a manipulation. And I think that she thought that she was going to bring in the big guns and no one is going to, want to mess with Taylor. Well, no one does, Blake. Why are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the crazy part. It's like, this is the irony of it. She brought in Taylor because she's like, no one wants to F with T Swiss. You know what I mean? But yet she was doing that. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
As if this is going to
crazy.
Wild. Nah, Blake cannot take accountability at all. She's Blakean. That's why she has the Blakean syndrome. Do you think Blake even manipulated Ryan a little bit? I think Ryan is even a bigger Blakean personality disorder than Blake herself. I think the history shows his behavior is rather strange, and his emails in this case are even more unhinged than hers. I mean, they're crazy. They wanted that franchise, is what they wanted. That was on their wish list. That wish list has been canceled. I just made that up right now.
I love it. And the way you said it like you were a newscaster.
Yes.
That wish list, ladies and gentlemen, has
today. Yeah.
Like you were like on 2020 or something.
Today is mostly cloudy with a chance of redactions. Yes, for sure. Okay. Oh my gosh. Travis being the first to unfollow. Yep. Ryan shows everything. Yes, it does. He was on to it. Taylor was also distracted by being on tour and only hearing the story Blake was telling her. I see. You're right. I agree with this. Like, she's exhausted at night. She's like, all the stuff's going on. I mean, she's believing what Blake is saying. She's like, let me just in my spare 5 minutes here, let me just get the feelers out. Let me find out about that news article. Let me just do all the stuff in about 4 minutes. Yeah. I mean, wild. I have been shocked by Ryan. He really had a good guy persona. He really did.
Yeah, I agree.
The mask for
a long time.
Yeah, the mask was pretty solid, everyone. The mask was pretty solid. He those emails though. Those emails are wild. I personally love when he was like quite literally emailing everyone in Hollywood about this entire made up saga. Like, no one was responding back, really. They were like, yeah.
Who would want to get involved in that? I don't know.
No one. Slingshot to the sun. Absolutely. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. How could you ever trust them again? No, you never could. Nope, absolutely not. Bye. It's over. Blackmail for Super Bowl tickets. This is even crazy. It's like, oh my God. Why wouldn't a father defend his daughter just like a husband would defend his wife? Why would right? I mean, Scott Swift is not allowing blackmail to be occurring in any format. I mean, again, Blake Lively should know how like tight the circle is and how, like the armor that's going on. Okay, it's like almost impenetrable.
She's seen it. She knows exactly what it is. That's what's so weird about it to me.
So it's wild.
Again, it's like a level of hubris that somehow it wouldn't touch her, or it wouldn't happen to her when it happened to all these other people. The
true delusion of it all is out of this world. Oh, girl, all those texts to be declassified. Yeah,
that would be wild. I'm so glad
that would be crazy. There's no way. There's no way. Like, what? Why do we need 2016's text messages for this, Blake? No, we don't.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And what do you publish a novella? 10 years of text messages. It's a book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It clearly has no bearing on the case.
On anything.
Like, it's been going on since the last 10 years.
It's so wild. It's so crazy and wild. In 50 years, will all this be declassified? Well, she is the smallest woman who ever lived at this point. Because that is some petty ass horrible planning. And like, couldn't you have learned from your 10 years of being like Taylor Swift's one of her best friends, how to put like how this works? Like, get some moves, get some like strategy. You've picked up nothing. You've picked up nothing from this. You could have really, I mean, checkmated if you were paying attention. You could have learned some things, Blake, but you put out this messy ass, like, just, I mean, I don't know, just newbie kind of behavior. You think blackmailing Taylor Swift's going to work? Girl. Nope. And congratulations on the next 10 years of being like in songs where she needs a nemesis. Taylor will be the masked crusader. Absolutely. She most certainly will. She most certainly will. And does Blake ever think like, well, now that Taylor's real pissed, she could, in fact, look through the 10 years of text messages that I have, in fact, sent her and put them into songs, because Blake doesn't have a platform to really do this type of thing in. You know what I mean? Of course. Do you know what I mean? Because she's not going to be being hired to write a script, be in a movie, be in a show, be on an infomercial. She's not going to be anywhere. So her avenue has been reduced to tabloid things, and Taylor will get a #1 song out of it. Get it guaranteed. So Taylor's been so hurt to be betrayed yet again. Yeah, I think Taylor's like, this is like, I think was very hurt at first, but now she's kind of like, yeah, I'm throwing up my bat signal, putting on my cape, and I am handling this. Blake is done now. No coming back from this. Yeah, she's over. And so is Ryan. I think Ryan's over too. Blake has used Taylor's star power for a long time. I think she sees that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we read this one. The Scorched Earth. Okay. Scorched Earth, yes, is a war term. Absolutely. Taylor and Holly, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. No more whiskey sours for you, Blake. Nope.
Suck.
Card's been canceled.
Suck.
All these retractions. That's so funny. Just the sour. She's going to have sour on ice. That's what she's drinking. Sour on ice. Toxic to the max, this case. Absolutely. Toxic.
I hate that we've discussed it for almost an hour. Like,
but we have to, because it's swirling. It's swirling.
It makes my skin crawl.
It is gross. Or maybe she just shadow drops a single about it next week. Oh my God. If that's the burn on the if
that's what the 8-7 is for, I don't even think I can process that. That's wild.
I would love it. I would want all of it on the 7th. All of it. Let's give it to all of it. And I need it to be called retraction. Okay? Just please. But yes, that's amazing. Oh my God. Yep. And this will be a lot of look what you made me do moments for sure. You guys, I know, like, this is super exciting, even though it's a horrible scenario. Like, I'm just being like selfish at the moment. Like, I mean, this is going to be great for us. It's going to suck for Blake, but like, Blake deserves it because she shouldn't have done any of this, but it's going to be a fun ride for certain. Fun ride. But wasn't the smear campaign around Showgirl from Justin Scooter's side? I mean,
I think it's more for Scooter.
Yeah, I think that's
Scooter. Yes, they work together. It's all very enmeshed, which again is like suspicious.
They had a PR person. Yeah. So they shared a PR person. But yeah. I mean, again, but everything in Hollywood is all entangled. Like, the entanglements of all of this is wild. Which franchise did you mean? And hello, Midnight Swiftie Forevermore. I love that. I mean the
It Ends With Us.
Franchise.
Several, like, I guess I don't even know how many books.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3 books. Yes, and they were going to be a franchise, but the authors actually like, I don't even want to do it anymore. Like, this was such a nightmare. I don't even want to. I don't even want to do it anymore. It's ridiculous, which shows how toxic that whole thing was. When the author doesn't want the rest of the story out.
it's so much to do for just like a mid franchise. Like it's not like it was, I don't know, like some big huge like Spider-Man or Hunger Games, you know, like this huge. Not
Yeah,
that I mean, people do really like Colleen Hoover and they like that book, but
yeah, but that movie did like it did huge numbers, and if all of this toxic shit didn't come out with it, it's the franchise could have been humongous.
I didn't know that it did big numbers. I thought it flopped, but
it didn't flop.
Okay.
It didn't flop. It actually didn't. It did not flop.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it didn't flop. Surprisingly, but people were pissed
because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, well, and also like she took over the marketing and screwed that up royally. Also, like this was not a bring your gals, let's have a fun, wear your florals. Oh,
florals. Oh, florals, you say.
Wear your florals was the text from Blake.
God. How did we not put that together before?
Because I never think of Blake. Like, you know, why would I?
True, but oh my!
She said, "Grab your girls and wear your florals." See how Taylor Swift's mind works, you all. She's been wearing florals ever since she. Let me tell you.
That's why she changed from
Scorched earth.
Florals.
Scorched earth. Scorched earth. We are about to get.
That is wild.
We're about to get a view from the sun. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wear your florals. I bet you she's regretting that statement. I don't. Has anyone else picked up on that? Wear your florals, right?
That's oh my god.
And
that's
Taylor's
crazy.
Like,
I love
will
it.
do. Taylor said, will do.
Not only but like now everybody else is gonna wear the florals because it's gonna be for debut, and like my debut merch is gonna have florals, and like it's.
See, this is exactly the same thing that she did. This is how I know she's putting this in the same category as the Kimye thing, because she reclaimed the narrative and of the snake. She's like, I will take that. I am putting it on my menu. Thank you. I will own the snake from this point forward. And now Blake Lively says, wear your florals. And now she's like, and I'm reclaiming florals. So thank you. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. You are never to wear florals again. Okay.
Remarkable. I love it. I love it
too. I love it. And so again, no one can ever out petty Taylor, and no one, I mean, like literally no one. She's tied with 50 Cent, and I will say this for all time, at the most petty people and the most absolute master classes in winning the petty war. She's like, you want to blackmail me? Watch how I turn that one little text that no one's going to remember. And it's just going to make me smile until people figure it out. It's just going to make me smile on the inside. And it's taken us all this time, but like literally just put it together. I just put it together. Grab your girls and wear your florals. And she's been wearing florals ever since. Like Taylor Swift has been in all florals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woo!
I love
Who's laughing now? Oh my God. I can see why Travis unfriended Ryan. Exactly. Who knows the unhinged text he sent him? I know.
That's a good point.
Because his emails were so crazy. I agree.
They were very like that entertainment business kind of
and they were so aggressive.
And like Travis is not in that world, so I'm sure to him it rang even more inauthentic and.
Oh yeah, they were wild.
Yeah,
they were super wild, and really lots of extra punctuation and like super aggressive and crazy. Like I read them in like everything should be in all caps lock and like exclamation points between every letter. Like it was like that wild to me. So yikes. I agree with that. Taylor was being a good friend, and Blake lied to her about the rest of it and to the rest of the world. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sarah, hello. Hi, Holly and Taylor. I missed you guys. We've missed you. Hello. Hello. I think Blake thinks the text messages would expose something bad for Taylor was the angle. I think Blake, I know. She does think that. But like, again, why would you, like, you shouldn't be coming in swinging like that. Like, this is really going to screw Taylor's world up when you need Taylor, A, to defend you, but B, know that Taylor never loses this game.
Yeah.
Never. She never loses it.
Mm-hmm.
Blake got caught with her pants down. Absolutely. Floral pants. Floral pants. They thought Justin would roll over and cave without fighting back. Then when he did, she got desperate. Absolutely. The movie made $350 million at the box office, which is a lot, right? That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
Right? Hi, what up? Hi, OP. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Is Tiffany here? Did we know if Tiffany's here? Because I want an update on the snake. She had a snake in her basement that got loose, and I need an update. So I'm just putting that out there.
Oh my God, the snake in the basement.
Yeah. Did you all see that Ari is stepping away from public visibility after her tour? Terrible. There's a difference between hate and genuine concern, my baby. Yes.
We pivot to this conversation?
Yeah, we can pivot to this. Do you guys think they might do another okay, hold on. So yeah, let's pivot. We're gonna come back to
put a pin in that, Jen, because we'll
yeah, we're gonna come back to that. Okay.
So the Ariana.
So let me put this up.
Discussion.
Yes.
So we're gonna preface this by saying it's very nuanced. It's a very difficult discussion to have.
It is.
And obviously it's a triggering conversation for some people, and therefore we respect you need to step away for a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's been such a big conversation that I feel like we have to address it or talk about a little bit. I do think we should just start with, like, she had a new album come out.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fine and fair. I feel that I haven't given it my full oomph because I've been kind of not in the frame of mind to absorb new, I don't know. I just haven't, you know what I mean? I've been recovering from
feeling you have to heal yourself. It's the Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
Deal with your health and all that before you can, like, appreciate art.
I agree. Yeah, that's where I am at right now.
Yeah. So the new album, it's called Petal, and it so first of all, I've said this before, like I used to, like, not like anything that she made, and then, like, there were some songs I was like, oh no, wait, I do like this. So I'm like, I would describe myself a casual fan.
Okay.
And so I can't really speak in terms of, like, comparisons to the rest of her. I think this is her first album that I've listened to all the way through.
Okay.
So I can't really compare in terms of other songs in her discography, but there's a couple things that have been coming up and a couple, like, thoughts that I've had about it that I think we can, like, have a good discussion about.
Yes. Can you start it? Because I have to sneeze and I also took out the cord. Okay.
So the first thing is that there's I feel like there was a lot of criticism about the album, and it's interesting to me because I think a lot of the criticism, much like a lot of the criticism about Showgirl, I think came from people who became Swifties through the Eras Tour. I think a lot of people came to this new album of Ariana's being Wicked fans. And I'm a huge Wicked fan. The first movie was like a comfort movie for me for a long time. I would just put it on if I was, on a plane or I needed to fall asleep, or there's something about the choreography and the music that just, like, scratches a good itch in my brain. And I am really, really impressed with the work she did on that movie. And I'm a big fan. But it's interesting to me as a Swiftie that two of the biggest criticisms I've heard so far about this album is, one, she mumbles, she's not enunciating. Well, she never has enunciated. She did when she was Galinda, because it was she was singing different types of songs. So that's what tells me that these people aren't familiar with her past music. But the other one that I find so interesting as a Swiftie, and we've had these discussions multiple times, is I keep hearing she should be singing in her lower register, in her alto voice. And I'm like, oh, you mean how Taylor Swift does? And then everybody turns around and says she can't sing because we believe that only people who, do these, double high C and the, all this up and down and everything. And only a soprano is like a good singer. It's so funny to me because it's like,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, she's got a fabulous voice and she can sing however she wants to. In terms of the album itself, and I made a post on Sparkx about this, about like how I think for Olivia and Gracie and Ariana, their most recent albums, everybody's like, this is her TTPD. This is her TTPD. This is her TTPD.
Right.
I do feel like Petal, again, I can't speak to the rest of her discography. It feels very like trying to be Tortured Poets to me. There's a lot, there's anger in it, there's hurt, there's some sexuality in there.
Right.
So it feels sort of like, I feel like Taylor like made processing and discussing a lot of these more unpalatable feelings in a pop setting more accessible.
Okay.
Which is fantastic. And I think that's why people keep saying this is her TTPD, this is her TTP. None of it is Tortured Poets. Tortured Poets is in a class on its own.
Well, yes.
But what,
I
and
agree with that.
I have to go through the lyrics a little bit more because again, it's a little hard to understand if you're just listening in the car or in the shower or whatever. There is there's a little bit of an attitude in it that doesn't resonate with me personally. And that is this attitude of like, how do I say it? Again, I used this word several times already tonight. It's a hubris to me. It's a, it was so, especially like the songs that I think are about Ethan, like it was so easy for him to fall in love with me. I didn't have to work very hard for him. It's yucky to me too, because it's like, obviously he cheated on his wife. So it's almost like, sure, of course he fell in love with me. Of course he wanted to be with me. Of course he chose me over this other life that he had pre-established. It's a lack of humility, I think. That it bugs me a little bit.
Okay.
It doesn't sit comfortably with me.
Okay.
Maybe it's a coping mechanism of, this isn't her first rodeo in terms of like the relationship. So she's, unfortunately, she's got a lot of messy history, and I think that we don't do any service to her if we don't acknowledge the messiness.
Well, and also, yeah, I mean, my thoughts on Ariana is I'm concerned. I have concern.
Yeah, I mean that's the other side of it.
Yeah, I have concern. But I like what you were doing with comparing it to like being a Swiftie versus like the thing that we get really used to with being a Swiftie is that Taylor has a almost like not human like ability to process things extremely fast and to like the highest precision point. Do you know what I mean? Like she can go through something and then, like the events leading up to TTPD and the time it came out is relatively small in like processing like a huge amount of things in a very small amount of time and having it like hit super deep. Like she got straight to the heart of it all. You know what I mean? Most people cannot do that. It takes them a longer time. So when I look at Ariana musically, and I look at what we know about her life personally that she's let us know.
Right.
We have a lot of trauma going on. We have Mac Miller, which I don't think she has ever gotten over. I don't think that she ever will. I think that was an absolutely devastating loss and highly traumatic. Then we have the situation with her show where there was attack, you know what I mean? And people
Mhm.
lost their lives. And
Mhm.
that's super traumatic. Then
Absolutely.
we have the relationships that that were either great, not great. Like I shouldn't say that. That also caused trauma, it caused public backlash, it caused name smearing, it caused all of the things,
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I think that she has been on a a not being able to process. I don't think she's had time to process. And when she got into Wicked, it's very taxing,
Very.
was very committed to it. It was excruciatingly long production of that whole. I mean, how long did it take to make that? It was like 3 years or something.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was like
Mhm.
really long. Then we have we can see the signs, right? I mean, I don't have
Mhm.
to like point it out that
Yeah.
she's gone through physical changes, not even like hair color,
Well, that too. I
weight,
mean,
different things that, you know, uh, and all of these things I think are manifestations of like being on this, spotlight, like fast paced wheel. You know what I mean? When you're
mhm.
trying to, I mean, I can just speak for myself. Like trauma takes a long time to process, right?
Mhm.
I can't imagine having to meet all of these demands of like like pop star life in the midst of all of these things. Like I personally, I process things in a much slower realm, like
Mhm.
pace.
Mhm.
And so my viewpoint on her is if she's taking if she's stepping away from public visibility for a bit, good for her for knowing that she needs to do that and allowing herself to heal. Shame on the world for not being able to recognize when somebody is struggling and still feeling the need to lash horrific statements towards this person who is clearly down. You know what I mean? Who has things to process. Thing
Um. Yeah. Everything you're saying is valid. I think the people with good intentions, anyway, because of course there's always people with bad intentions. I think the balance that people are trying to strike is clearly she is unwell, and we can make assumptions about that, whatever is causing the unwellness. And I'm not going to make an assumption. I
No,
mean, I have theories, but nobody
right.
knows. And
But
that's
nobody
not,
knows.
no. Clearly, she is unwell. Clearly, her performance this tour has been deeply downgraded in terms of dancing and movement and those sorts of things compared to in the past. She's preserving energy, which again, if you're physically struggling, makes sense. So I think the balance that people are trying to strike is we know that it's not really appropriate to comment on anybody's bodies. We
No.
totally understand that, but we also can't normalize what we're seeing because there's a generation of people who and Ariana
Absolutely.
was not the only one. Like it's gone like this an enormous pendulum effect has
Mhm.
happened.
Yep.
And a lot of people are blaming like the GLP-1s. I'm on a GLP-1. I'm not they're wonderful. Yes, they're misused by some people. Everything can be misused. Um I think it's more like it's easier to control a woman who's starving is basically where I think a lot of it is coming from. But that's a whole other political discussion. I think we're trying to balance the trying to be respectful
Well, yes.
and trying to make sure that it's not like it was in the 2000s where it was like, oh, this person is gross, this person is that, and that's the only conversation we hear about that person, and it becomes this like narrative that you can't escape.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, again, it's like if somebody is saying that she's saying she's stepping away from public visibility, that is like to me a this is read between the lines, everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something
Well,
going on that she doesn't want us to know about. We can,
unfortunately, the statement that there's I don't know that the reason she's stepping away is like to get help.
but
Unfortunately,
it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter what the reason is, but she's doing it. Do you know what I mean?
well, the I think okay. So one of the big things, and like this is why I'm a little not suspicious, but so the music video for the song Pedal came out, and I don't know if you've seen the music video or you've seen the stills from it.
Yeah,
it's very disturbing. It's very, very disturbing, and that was when a lot of people sort of there's a backlash to it. There is, and so I think that it could be, what's the word I want? I can't think of the word I want. I don't know that it's like she was like, well, no, I should step back. I think it's like trying to preserve the image in a sense of like, okay, so I'm going to do the things that people think I can do. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to know. So Always Christmas, you're saying there's a difference between hate and genuine concern, and I agree. My hope is that, yeah, I have not seen any hate, and again, that's could just be my algorithm. I'm sure people love to hate on a woman's body, no matter what it looks like. I think all the things that I've seen have been genuine concern, and then sometimes there's retaliation to that of like, well, if she sees this, it's not going to help her. It's going to do this. Da, da, da. It's just like I said, it's a hard balance to strike. I think it is good that she's going to step back. She was going to do a play, and she's not going to do the play anymore. I think that's smart.
It is smart. It's smart if she needs that time. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when people have a pattern of producing things that are one way, like in a theme of like, let's just say pop music. Okay. And then all of a sudden the next thing that comes out, the first word that you see visually in your head is disturbing. Like it's another like cue that something is, her point of view is drastically different. Right. Something has shifted, and maybe it's even in the making of those things that she realized herself. Like, look what I just made. Sometimes you have these like epiphanies with yourself, like, oh my God.
Listen,
why is that in my head? You know what I mean? Or like, why is what's going on? Yeah, who knows?
I hope that's what it is. The music video is just disturbing on a lot of levels. Just the messaging behind it even is, it's a lot. That music video is a lot, and there is a point where it's like a lot of people had to okay this music video for it to come. And I'm not just talking about her body in this point. I'm talking about other things, costumes, the way other people are styled in the video, things like that, the lighting, things like that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, we're concerned about her and hope that she gets the help that she needs. Again, we don't know exactly what's going on, but
we just hope that she gets well, because I mean, if her team, if it's her, who, it doesn't even matter. It's saying like, we need to pull back. We need to pull it back for whatever reason. Like something's going on, and we should learn from the past. We've seen this a million times. Like, she's a child star. She has been in the spotlight. Absolutely. She has, like, she
was a child star in a show that was like very that had that producer guy that's so scummy too. So we don't know the extent. I mean, we talked about a lot of things that she's been through, but there could be a lot of other things that she hasn't. Yeah. So yeah, she's carrying stuff. Absolutely.
And she's probably exhausted on top of it all. Like, if you've been working since how old is she? Like 7 when she started? Yeah. I mean, she was like little. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot going on. We have seen this so many times. We've seen this film before. And we hope that, I hope with all of my heart, I hope that she gets well. And I hope that she finds joy. And I hope that she makes it through whatever she's going through. You know what I mean? Whatever she's going through. We can speculate all day long. There's obvious signs. like something is amiss here. And I want her to not be one of those, oops,
Yeah.
you know, we should have blankety blankety blank. We should have done this. Oh, it was so obvious in retrospect. Like, this is how this happens. You know what I mean? And so my heart goes out to her because,
Yeah, same.
you know, it's, I can't imagine the pressure of, I just look at my own trauma. I can't even imagine being famous and having to deal with it. Like, what a nightmare.
I know.
What a nightmare. It would be, I mean, it would be unbearable. Like, literally. I don't even know. So
I think the bottom line is, we want anybody who is watching this who is
struggling.
Listen, you need to, first of all, understand that it's not healthy for a body to be that, to look like that. And it's you can take up space for, for what, I mean, again, we don't know what she's dealing with, but if you are looking at that and thinking that's like a goal, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. What you need to get through to get to that point.
It's very dangerous.
Please,
please reach out. Like, we're in a community, okay? Don't feel alone.
Don't feel alone.
If you're having ideas, thoughts, images of yourself that, that you're wondering about or thinking about, and you're scared, or it's causing you anxiety, or if you're feeling PTSD, if you're feeling triggered, if you're feeling any of the things, okay? Because all these things lead into physical forms. Okay? So join Sparkx, reach out to us, make friends here. This is a community where, let's foster and build people up,
to somebody in your life.
Talk to somebody about it.
Yeah, get a little bit of perspective and maybe be open, because I think that's when, if you can do that early on, I think it can help things snowballing out of control, because it's I don't want to get too deep into my own history, but like, I have disordered eating history, not to that extent at all, thank God, but it starts to consume everything in your life.
Absolutely.
And it's very, very hard to even enjoy something like a Taylor Swift album,
Yeah, absolutely.
We just want people to be healthy and happy and be able to experience the joy and to be here
and to know you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not the first person that's gone through this. You're not the last person that will, but together we can hopefully make it easier, better, more enlightening, less scary. So I think that's what we should say about Ariana. Like, we wish her all of the things that she needs.
Absolutely.
And none of the things that have been blocking her from that,
Yeah, we wish her health and joy and whatever she needs.
And resolution. And
the strength that it takes
to
heal, because no matter what you're dealing with, it takes strength to heal. So
absolutely.
I guess
yeah.
It's a hard conversation to have. So
it's a very hard conversation to have. Should we catch up on some comments?
Yeah, because I know people were commenting on that, and I think it's a good idea to let's address it, and then we can move on to the next topic.
Yay! I'm just going to start where we left off, so it will be all be in there. All right. Do you guys think they might do another New Heights episode maybe on August 7th and discuss the engagement and wedding, and then make at least one announcement? Yes.
I don't think it will be on August 7th, because I looked it up, and the first New Heights isn't supposed to be until September. But I do think that that's when they are going. My guess is either they will be on that, or they will be on Kylie's podcast, and that will give them the opportunity to discuss the wedding the way that they want to. And my guess is that, I think September makes sense, because I think there's we're putting space in between weddings here. Then a picture or whatever pictures they want to release will kind of come out in conjunction, at the same time that the podcast comes out, would be my guess.
I can't wait. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I can't wait. Taylor, you look so pretty. Oh my God. Holly to Model X Fly. Well,
Well, thank you.
Thank
I
you,
don't feel
LP.
that
You're
way.
amazing.
It is so humid out today. I had to work earlier. Of course, they wanted to go to the park. And I'm like, I mean, literally, I came home and my hair was like this, like huge humidity hair. And I was able to at least tame it a little bit. So I appreciate the compliment because I'm feeling a little.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We love you and thank you for being so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot for a $25 million budget.
I was gonna ask what the budget was because that's a big determining factor.
I am hearing rumors that Taylor is working on a new tour for next year. Have you ladies heard anything about this? I have heard about this. That she's shopping venues.
Yeah, should we get through the rest of the Ariana comments and then maybe come back to this one because I think it's a bigger discussion.
Yes, sure. Okay. I've got to get to them.
I definitely want to get.
We're coming back.
For bringing that up, Melissa.
Okay, hold on. Let me just find where they start. Here we go. All right. I am concerned for Ariana's health. I know she has a small frame, but she is way too thin now. I know. I mean, we were concerned. I agree. Yes, she seems so fragile.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, and Taylor took accountability in writing Ivy and Fresh Out the Slammer.
Yeah.
She just laid it out there. She just made mess, is what Taylor did.
There's a difference between like I'm in this situation and it's not great, but I feel drawn to it. And yeah, of course you were going to fall in love with me. Of course I was going to. I didn't even have to try for you to leave your entire life and your newborn child. Like it's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe.
It's not for me. But that's just me. Somebody's gonna appreciate it. So
somehow she's processing like it's it's her story to tell. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know how she's using her art to maybe even come to terms with some of the things that have happened to her and what she's accepted and what she who knows? I don't know. When you are busy, you can avoid processing things. She deserves compassion, not hate, to add to her trauma. Exactly.
Nobody should be. It doesn't make any sense. Where's the value in it? Like,
right.
I mean, and it's one thing to be like, I don't like this album. That's okay.
Right.
Or I don't like her music. That's okay. Or I don't like that costume she wore. That's okay.
But to mush it all in to like her personal life and all the it's like she's clearly going through something. You know what I mean?
Going through stuff. I mean, she's like
deeply going through it.
Yeah.
Compassion never. Yeah, it's just right.
If someone, Darren, I was not saying anybody gave her a GLP. I'm not saying she's on a GLP-1. I'm just saying that and maybe I'm like more sensitive to it because I am on a GLP-1. It just seems like everybody wants to blame everything on GLP-1s when they are fantastic medications when they are used appropriately, when they're used for in the right way. And not
we have no idea whatsoever.
Right, I was not
what
saying
she's doing.
All.
I mean, whatsoever. We have no idea. It's what Taylor said about it. She thought she had to not eat. Yeah, and that was the normal instead of taking care of her body and have the energy to do things that need to be done. Yes, this is very reminiscent of Miss Americana when she's talking about like the 1989 tour when she was feeling like she's going to pass out like on stage because she'd eaten like 2 almonds or whatever she said like that. It's the other thing is it becomes a form of control when you feel like you're losing control in your life. You know what I mean? There's so many different facets to every disorder, situation, whatever you want to call it. But, and I mean, okay, like for example, like in all of my trauma that I've gone through, like I was I love being outside. And I was I used to do nature photography. Okay. And I would sell my artwork at all these different art stores and festivals and fairs and all this kind of thing. And especially I would take pictures of birds. Okay. these traumas that I gone through, like there were times where I could not leave my house for months, like could not physically walk outside. Like I was scared to leave, open my door and take like 4 steps outside. And these things pop up and they manifest, like trauma manifests in ways that you're not even prepared for, or like you don't plan them is what I'm trying to say. Like you don't all of a sudden be like, you know what, I'm going to deal with this trauma by, you know, doing blank, blank, blank. It doesn't work like that. It just all of a sudden it's like, I have no control over like all of it. And this is how I am going to do it. Whether it's, you know, in a, it's just it's a crazy mess. And like, you don't pick
it's
it.
not even that clear. It's just like, I do this thing. It makes me feel better. And I don't even know why, but it made me feel better. So I'm going to keep doing it because I feel so all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And
that's why I have to talk to a therapist, because a therapist can be like, okay, let's put some connections together and figure out why you're doing it, why that makes you feel better, and how can we find a different way to make you feel better.
Absolutely. Yes, kicking you when you are down is cruel. It is. People want to see her get well. On some ways, Taylor has a transformation from within during her time away before Reputation. Yep, look at Taylor now. And it's been a long road. You know what I mean? As is everything. You know what I mean?
It's been a long time coming, Holly.
It's been a long time coming. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know, I would hope that, I mean, Taylor could potentially be a resource for
absolutely.
If Ariana's open to it. You know, Taylor hasn't gone into real specific detail about her situation that she dealt with during 1989, and that's fine. She certainly doesn't need to, but she clearly did a lot of work to get past those
absolutely. And I mean, even in Miss Americana, when she's in present time and she's talking about, you know, looking at pictures of her online and she thinks that she looks puffy or whatever. And she's like, we don't do that anymore. We do not do that anymore. She, like, that is a mantra. Like, that's not just a sentence that she's saying. She is telling herself in active real time, we don't do this anymore. That means switch what you're doing right now to something else, because you're going to be, this is going to trigger for past behavior. You know what I mean? It's hard being human. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really is. It's just very difficult. It's not easy. And Ari having that crazy bee doing sex work as her, I actually like the attitude on the album, not toward Ethan's ex or whatever, but the attitude towards her fans and how they've been picking her up. Hold on, this is one that continues, picking her apart and saying she needs to do what they want, like it's all gone overboard. And I just love the new sound of the album, and I loved the video too. The fans deserve it, in my opinion. Well,
I did not. So I know there was a documentary that came out about like an impersonator. I haven't been. I think it's on Netflix, so I haven't seen it because I don't have Netflix currently. I did not know she was doing like an OnlyFans kind of a thing. I was not aware that was a piece of it, and that is truly bizarre.
Wait, what? Wait, say it again. I just blanked out. I'm sorry.
I guess she's doing like sex work. So I'm assuming it's an OnlyFans. I'm assuming. I don't know. But that is truly bizarre. Truly bizarre to impersonate someone else and then make that type of content, make those types of videos. That's really that's gross. That's weird. And that just blew my mind. I don't know. That seems, it's almost like a deep fake almost, you know, like it's ew. In terms of the album, like I didn't see very much like towards the fans, but again, I haven't gone deep into the lyrics yet. I think there are people like that hate that you made me love you. I don't think that's about the fans. I think there's a little part of it that is, but I think it's mostly about Ethan. I do have a theory that little bubble sound, because that bubble sound is in a lot of the songs on the album. I think those are maybe all Ethan songs, because again, she met him on Wicked, and Glinda's travels around in a bubble, right? So maybe that's a little bit of a tell. I could be wrong.
I have no idea. I need to explore it more. I have not been up to it yet, so I will be.
No, It's a lot to take.
But Sarah, I'm glad that you like the album. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, that's great.
Sure.
Like, positive for Ariana. Like, yay.
Mhm.
Like, I hope her fans and, you know, I just she needs all the love sent to her. You know, we don't want this to be a
She
situation where
does.
it's like,
But, I mean,
oh,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Saying the fans I don't know. Do the fans deserve it?
I don't know. I don't know enough about her fandom to know what.
Well, I think Sarah's saying the fans deserve this new album and the
Oh,
music.
deserve
Yeah.
like it. Oh, okay. Deserve it because they like it's like in a good way. You're saying.
I know that goes back to like a little bit of the entitlement stuff that we were like. I don't know that any of us as fans deserve new albums, or I don't know. I don't know. I know. I feel like I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth there because it's a nuanced conversation. Of like,
Yeah, it is. It's very nuanced. It's very nuanced, and I think that
maybe deserve is just the word. I think that's the word that's tripping me up. I don't know they deserve it, but it's great for them. It's great. It's great for fans to have new music, obviously.
And I hope she's seeing all the positivity and not anything else. I mean, I truly do. People should be respectful, but not blind and ignore obvious signs of an issue. Right.
Yeah.
That's how people slip through the cracks and something bad happens. True. This is where the concern comes from, because it's like, you guys, we have seen this time and time again, and it's always very sad. And it's like, how did we get here? It's like, well, this moment. Do you know what I mean? All these moments.
And a lot of some of us elder Swifties grew up with movie of the weeks about like Karen Carpenter and stuff like that. So and then like experience like in a different realm like the Heath Ledger stuff and these very sudden, very shocking sort of situations. Absolutely. And we just don't want to see that again.
We do not
want to see that again.
Look at Britney. I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, we just don't want to see it again. Also, look at what Selena went through. Yep. And she works hard with herself. Absolutely.
And she still gets a shit ton of criticism and comments about her body when
I know. It's ridiculous.
She has health issues too. Like, it's gross. It's gross. But yeah, I absolutely agree. We have to keep all this stuff in mind.
Absolutely. It's sad to lose a talent. Absolutely. Prayers to her for wellness in all areas. Absolutely.
That's a very good way to say it. Wellness in all areas.
Wellness in all areas. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Christine. We wish her that.
Like, obviously people can see her and she knows what's going on, but people picking her apart and talking about her like she's an experiment. Oh, that just hit me. And not a human is effed up. Yeah. I know how it feels when just your family does that, when you're going through that, and it's awful. Yes.
I agree.
But picking apart under a microscope, not feeling human, feeling like an object, feeling like, I have to be something that I'm not when I'm trying to, recover, regroup, rationalize, like deal with all of these things on this huge platform that she has. I can't even imagine. I mean, I literally can't imagine that amount of insane pressure. I really can't. And so how disassociating that would be. It would be like complete disassociative situation for sure. For sure.
So one of the things that like I kind of mentally keep coming back to in this conversation, this is a thought that I've had a lot in my life. Now, I am a woman who has always been in a larger body. So I've gotten a lot of comments. I've got things from family. Like I have issues. It's something that I've been dealing with my whole life. It comes up a lot for me. And the thing that I struggle with, because people feel very inclined to speak on these types of things and make judgments about these types of things. We all have things that we're dealing with. We all have struggles and we all have weaknesses. Absolutely. And the difference is a lot of people can walk around and they can hide those weaknesses very easily. My weaknesses, or at least one of them, is very visible. Anybody can see it without me opening my mouth, without them knowing anything about me. They can look at my body and they can see what they perceive as a weakness, a failure, a struggle, whatever it is. It's very hard because it's like I don't get to keep it to myself. I don't get to choose when I'm going to disclose it. So that's why we have to be very careful when we talk about people's bodies, because we
Absolutely.
all have struggles, but you just get to see that one a little bit more readily.
But like,
you get to comment on it more readily.
but shame on people that view you in, or anybody in any format, as a weakness. I mean, really, we're just so flawed as a
Yeah.
we're just so flawed.
Find
that,
the person that it doesn't exist. That's what I mean. We all have our flaws.
absolutely.
Some people have way bigger flaws than, me enjoying pizza a lot. Like at the end of the day, is that the worst thing? If that's the worst thing I've ever done.
because pizza's the best. Like pizza's
Right.
like literally the best.
So, that's me getting a little vulnerable about a topic
Well,
that I really don't enjoy talking about. But I think that it puts a little bit of a perspective on this, because we are talking about
absolutely.
the other side of the coin.
Yeah. Yes. And thank you for sharing that, because I know that it's, vulnerability is difficult no matter who you are, so I really appreciate and thank you for sharing that. And just know that I love you, and I would never ever see you anything other than the beautiful person that you absolutely are. So
thank you. Hug. Virtual hug. One day it'll be real.
And yeah. And, let's just really, we say this every live stream, but like, let's just be nicer people. You know what I mean? People are going through so much. They have wounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life gives you wounds. It does. It gives you battle scars, and it gives you things that are sensitive, and it gives you, because along the way, somebody or people in general have given you these hurts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so you collect them, and we're just trying to
draw stars around people's scars.
Yeah, we're just trying to exactly draw stars around people's scars.
Mm-hmm.
And and hopefully those scars will eventually someday vanish. And it's tough. It's tough no matter who you are, what you're going through. There's not a person alive that doesn't have a hidden or an visible something. You know what I mean? And
right.
we should all recognize that.
Let's use that to have compassion and empathy for everyone else.
Right. Absolutely.
Nobody's unscathed.
No one is unscathed. By God, no one is unscathed. And by no means was I justifying her, which I think y'all understand. I was just saying that a disorder like that shouldn't be mocked or joked about. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You could be concerned for someone in a genuine way. Yeah, and we absolutely, we know this. We know your intention, and we are concerned in a genuine way, in a real genuine way. And
I think that's most of the conversation that's going on is concern in a genuine way, concern for Ariana, but also concern for the people who are witnessing it, especially younger people who, haven't been through this rodeo for decades, like some of us. So the concern is hopefully the majority. There's always going to be trolls, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are. And those trolls, they have a lot of flaws. Also, like just being a troll is a flaw. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a big flaw. Yes, the Swiftiverse is very free and healing through all of our life journeys. Aww.
Absolutely. And I guess Taylor wrote a song about that. Taylor wrote a song about that. Taylor wrote, whatever you're dealing with, Taylor probably wrote a song about it.
Taylor wrote a song about it.
Really beautiful words.
Absolutely. And we're here to talk about it. This world needs more love and respect. Absolutely. 100%.
Amen. Amen.
I don't know. Okay. New Heights was on a break last time Taylor was on there.
True.
They went live
That's true.
anyway.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I don't think I could see they could do one about the wedding, but then I don't think there would be I just don't see them if they're both going to be on it. Would they talk about the wedding and then Taylor like makes an announcement about an album? I suppose I could see that happening, but then would she feel like she's setting up this precedent that every time she releases an album she's going to go on New Height? I don't know how I feel about her making another album announcement on New Heights, because again it's like she doesn't like to do the same thing twice.
Well, what if they're going to be like, surprise, I don't know.
The album's already up there on Spotify.
No, like, surprise. New Heights is actually having a special emergency edition on the 7th.
No, I understand. Right. It's a possibility, which is kind of blowing my mind right now, because that's something I've been thinking about is like, how is she going to make the announcement if she is really dropping all 3 in October 30th, by the way, is my prediction. Is she going to announce all 3 at the same time, or would she announce like debutation, have the pre-sales for all of that, and then closer to the date, or just surprise drop?
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
I know it's a big conversation.
I think I think that she's going to do the announcements for the albums on the 7th, and then I think that on the podcast she's going to do the wedding stuff.
That's kind of what I think too. That's what I've been thinking. But now people are blowing my mind a little bit that she could be on the podcast and talking about the wedding on 8/7. I don't know. I have to process it. It's a lot. It's new information.
What's the date of the podcast? Does it have one, or is it just September?
I could only find September. I couldn't find a specific date, which again, that's a little suspicious.
It's a little suspicious.
But I also will say I didn't dive too deeply into it because I was in my frenetic, conspiracy board. This is an Easter egg. This is an Easter egg. This is an Easter egg. So it's possible I should look in the right place for it.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that she's gonna do the albums. I think she's doing an album announcement on the 7th. I think that I think she's gonna be the surprise guest on the podcast.
Christine says September 2nd is the first episode of New Heights. Okay, so can we? I have so many thoughts on this and like the process of everything. So can we are we we're into a new topic now?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, even if we're not, we're going to go back and read them all on our next.
That's fine. Thing. Great. Love it. Okay. So here's what I've been thinking. First of all, so help me remember. I know that 2 of the Taylor's versions were announced on Eras Tour. So they were announced on stage. I can't remember how the other 2 were announced. Were they just social media announcements? I genuinely can't remember.
Yes, they were social media announcements.
Okay. So it is possible that on August 7th, we get just a social media that says like on October 30th to celebrate, these albums are coming out. Okay. I can buy that. But here's the thing. I've been thinking about for two different aspects of why I don't think if we assume that she is announcing debut Taylor's versions, Rep Vaults, and TS13 all on October 30th. If we believe my theory on that, okay. I don't think that she would announce a fully brand new TS13 in a social media post for 2 reasons. Firstly, I was thinking, I rewatched that New Heights, and the amount of detail and description that she went through about the track list. I mean, she does it different ways, but I just feel like she would want the opportunity to discuss a new album and the details of it in a little bit more depth, especially sharing a social media post with 2 other albums. I could be wrong about that. But
yep. Okay.
I was also thinking just from like a, I guess like a not fi- a financial in terms of like being able to sell the albums and stuff
Uh-huh.
standpoint. If she has pre-sales for all 3 albums out at the same time, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because then people are legitimately going to be like, well, I will buy 1 of the 3, or I will buy 2 of the 3. But if she does, like, let's say she does Debutation, and then a couple months later, like a surprise drop or closer to the date, it's a separate sale for TS13, I think that people are more likely to be like, well, I'll buy 1 here, and oh, no, I've got to have this too. Do you know what I mean? Like, financially,
Yeah.
I think people would be more apt to buy more things if they're separated a little bit. Because there's more
Okay, so I have a new theory.
Okay, great. Love it.
Okay, hold on. Just to hashtag on this. What if on the 7th, the announcement is for debut and reputation. But then for I think at the Grammys next year, she's up for she has a lot of award shows that she's going to be on that stage, and I think it would be a perfect venue for her. She loves doing it to announce the
When are the
TS13.
Grammys? When are the Grammys again? Do we know?
I don't know when the date is, but I think like she's up for an Oscar too, isn't she? Well, she will be. I mean,
No,
that song will be.
Emmy. Well, yeah, Oscar nominations haven't come out yet. Well, then it wouldn't be on October 30th, though.
Well, you're right. So what I'm saying is like I think the debut reputation announcement on the 7th, out on October 30th. Maybe even I think it's in February is the Grammys. So that would be only a few months later. February announcement for TS13 coming out in what? It would be like
February
April
7th, 2027. Oh, 2727. Yeah, that would be hard for her to resist.
What's the is February? Yeah, like I mean, what's the next? Is there a date that's a Friday that's a 13th anywhere after February?
I don't know, but I got woken up in the middle of the night a couple nights ago, and I was like, "Oh, January 3rd. January 3rd would be it'd be a 1-3, but it's like a Sunday or something." So I don't think.
Well, she could also just announce it on her birthday on December 13th. Like she could say that TS13 is.
She could, but
what's the date?
My theory is that she's going to release all 3 at the same time. So I don't know. November has a Friday the 13th that Christine is saying.
I'm just saying if you want to break it up, like
okay, but here's the thing about Grammys. I don't know that she's guaranteed to win a Grammy.
Oh, I hate
she's winning a Grammy. I hate to say that, but there's real strong competition.
Yeah, but she's winning a Grammy. She's winning a Grammy for Showgirl. She's winning a Grammy.
I don't know.
She's also winning a Grammy for this song that just came out. And she's also at the Oscars. Like she's going to be a nominee for an Oscar this year. Or this coming year.
Right. No, I know. I know.
That's a lot of stage time, and she loves a stage announcement. She keeps doing it because she loves doing it. You know what I mean? Like she really loves that. Like, I want to thank everybody. And then my next album. I mean, she really loves doing that. So, I mean, she could announce it on the podcast for sure. I think she's going to do like August 7th. I think that she is absolutely announcing debut and reputation without question. Like, I think she is going to say, boom, this is it. Maybe in September, she announces here's the wedding pictures and my 13th album. That would be a good venue for her to do both of those things. But
at the same time.
Yeah, like absolutely. I think she will. I think something from the wedding is going to be in the cover of this album, of her 13th album. I think that, I think it's like the biggest, I don't know. I think that she's going to be using something that looks, if it's not one of their wedding pictures, I mean, obviously, like something that is thematical to this moment. I mean, it, you know? So I think that announcement is going to be, I mean, but hell, she might do all three of them because it's the threes. I mean, I know. Like, I'm not trying to like throw a wrench in it. You just said
No,
like
I know.
you just said for like money wise, it might
Mhm.
not might
No,
not make
but
sense.
I still think all three are coming out on the 30th of October. I just don't know that they're all going to be announced next Friday. This Friday. Oh my
Okay,
god,
well,
it's Friday. It's this Friday.
this Friday. So, like, what if she announces 2 of them on the 7th and 1 of them in September?
I think that's highly probable. I
Okay.
also I know that we've said before, and I know like the experts say there won't be surprise drops anymore because of the way that charting and all of that works. But I feel like she may feel so immortal now that she doesn't. Maybe she's past the point, or maybe she knows this album is so good, or something. I feel like it could be a surprise drop. Could be.
Which what TS13?
TS13. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that nothing is off the table for Taylor Allison Swift. Like Kelsey.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Taylor
sorry.
Allison, Kelsey.
Swift Kelsey. Sorry. So sorry. I forgot.
I know.
I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm just gonna
know.
say. But like I just think that I don't know. I mean, she loves it. An award show announcement. She doesn't need any, like, she can literally do like a crossword puzzle, like announcement, and it would be the #1 album. Like, nothing really applies to her in the normal like format of anything. So,
well, also we have to go back to, I think it was Jen's comment that we put a pin in about these rumors about the tours.
Oh yeah.
Because again, it strengthens my theory that TS, because it seems to me if she tours in the next Melissa. Sorry, Melissa.
It's okay.
If she's shopping tours now, and my understanding is that would be like a year and a half. If she's shopping venues now for a tour, that would mean she's shopping for a tour in about a year and a half.
I think that
she'd be touring TS12 and TS13.
Well, I mean, I think she's gonna. Well, yeah, she would be touring them, but she's gonna play songs from everything. She always does. You know what?
Oh yeah, I know. But I mean, like, let's say TS13 is called T. It might be called the T tour.
The T tour. I love that.
The T tour. The D tour. A T tour.
Or like the 13 tour. Like the tour might just be called 13.
Yeah, could be.
I mean, who knows? But if she makes an announcement at the Grammys, that would be the perfect lineup for album coming out 60 days later and then the tour happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like that space, you know what I mean, would work really well.
True. The other thing I'm kind of noodling with is, so she did, I guess she's been I don't know, liking or retweeting or something, lots of tour videos, other people's, other users tour videos. What if, since October 30th is checklist day, what if I was wrong and the third thing is not TS13, it's putting all of the tours on Disney finally? That would be a big
oh my God, that'd be huge
to do. And again, it connects with the Taylor's version, the getting her masters back, all of that.
Yes.
So yes, that's a possibility as well, being like the third thing in the threes.
Agreed. I agree. I think that, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but like, I think now that she's married, she is like ready for debut and Reputation to be released and done with. I truly believe that.
I think so too.
I think we are on point for the 7th and those two announcements.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if she threw in a 13, but I think that the 13 is gonna be its own showpiece, because it's not a
I know
Taylor's version. It's not a Taylor's version. So
I know, but again, that's why I thought it would be like because it does equal 20. 1 + 6.
Hold on.
15. I thought it would be the 20th anniversary celebration.
Wait, hold on. What if the three things is debut, Rep TV, and her wedding picture? on the 7th.
I don't think so.
Oh, it could be.
I just that doesn't.
I'm just picking 3 things.
No, I know. I feel like that because then it's like personal life and work life.
I know.
Like I don't know.
I mean, come on. She mixes them together all the time. But yeah, I mean, she's probably waiting to have Travis with her. Like
the 3 started before she was engaged.
Yeah, there's been a lot of 3s. I mean, without question, there's been a ton of 3s.
Mm-hmm. If that's what I'm just saying. She could always change her mind what 3s are too, and say, "Well,"
which I think that they originated as something like obviously different. But the thing is, though, okay, what do we have coming up? We have debut, we have reputation. That then we can bookend that all of the Taylor's versions will be finished, done, good. Space between announcement for TS13. I mean, she might do it on her birthday. I mean, I think that she will do it on her birthday. It doesn't have to be on a Friday. Why? It's Taylor Swift.
No, the announcement doesn't have to be on a Friday.
I think she's going to announce her 13th album on her birthday. I mean, it would be perfect. I think. I think she would do it. Announce it, have it come out in February. It would be such a good space between that time and then when the tour would be starting. It would be perfect timing. And if we go back to like 16 months from, her 2-year-old schedule of putting out albums, what would that be? So Showgirl was in October. So that would be next year. So if she announced, I mean, I don't know. Like, we don't know what she's doing, but like,
no, I know.
I think definitely I think where she is announcing debut and reputation this Friday. Is that the 7th? Is it this Friday? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I 100% think she's doing that. 100%. And then that will be over with. You know what I mean? But not over with. It's going to cause like a media storm for like 6 months at least.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and probably even longer. And then by the time that's done, TS13 will be out. I think that's in the meantime, she could do all of the stuff, all of the tours on Disney. Please. We want it so bad. I saw somebody mention the coffee table book. Yes, I want this so bad. A big giant art book of like her entire career. I want this more than I can even say out loud. But like when you think about that ornament, because I always go back to that ornament because it makes no sense to me. Like it was like it's coming, guys, but she's not going to be keeping that ornament for another Christmas. So reputation, I think, is absolutely coming out before Christmas this year. So October 30th would be the perfect time for Rep debut to be released right into the holiday season, Halloween-y time, right to Christmas. Boom, 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 done. Then she's going to wait for TS13 maybe at one of these award shows. I mean, she's up for a bunch of stuff, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. There's just so many possibilities. Or she does all 3 of them, but would she mix TS13 in with reputation and debut? So what you're saying is if we adjust the theory a little bit that she announces all 3, but then they're staggered releases. Is that what you're saying? That they come out in staggered. So what would that look like? I mean, she could just do both of them on October 30th and then maybe TS13 on her birthday.
Yeah. I don't know. I just there's so many possibilities, but I saw, yeah. I saw so many things that like the Spotify canvases. Like I feel like there's so many the colors. The Stair Stepper and Opalite are those 3 colors again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I like if Debutation and TS13 don't come out together, what were those Spotify canvases?
No, I think Debutation and Reputation are. So what am I talking about? I think Debut and Reputation are coming out together.
No, I understand, but there was a third one. There was a purple one.
Yep, I don't know.
What's that?
I don't. I mean, I think that it could be. I think it could be. I mean, here's the things that it could be up for. It could be announcement of her movie. It could be. I don't think it would be all of the. I mean, maybe it would be her whole library on Disney. It could be the live. The live soundtrack from the mashup soundtrack from the Eras tour.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things that we haven't gotten, right?
I know. But I tried to make a lot of those work, and I just in my brain, I couldn't. And then like I had that picture of the nail and the sewing, and
I mean, maybe she might just put them all three out. Like, here's the last ones of this and the new one. I mean,
because if you think about it, if we erase,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, if we put the business side of it aside for a moment, and we just look at like the symbolism of it. First of all, again, we're on the 20-year anniversary of her career, and if you add up 1 + 6 + 13, it's 20. And it would be like this beautiful like moment of here's where I started. Here's where I kind of like could have walked away, but I didn't. I got stronger. And then here's my future. I'm going to keep going. We're looking back, but we're going to keep going. I'm never going to stay the same, but what's that quote? I'm always the same, but I'm always changing, or I can never get that quote right. I don't know why, but I'm always going to stay the same, but I'm going to keep changing. That mirrors putting out her like first and most recent album at the same time for me.
Yeah, totally. And it's like past, present, future, sort of like in a way, kind of like triad of things in a way. But like, I love that. I mean, I firmly believe that, and I'm both feet on the ground planted firmly in that she's announcing like 3 things on Friday. Which 3 like Debut, Reputation, without doubt. Like, I will be stunned. Like, literally, I'll be shocked if she doesn't. I will be shocked.
Me too. Absolutely.
I mean, like, literally, I'll be stunned if she doesn't. If it's TS13, we will be rejoicing because, oh my God. But this would be like also like we have then 2 volts and a whole album that's a lot of new music. I mean, not that I would ever complain about it, but would she do it? I don't know. I don't know. I would love it. Or the announcement that, hey, this one's coming out October 3rd. These 2 are coming out October 30th and TS13 is coming out on my birthday, December 13th. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know I see Sarah's comment about wanting everything to go number 1. The other reason I think this is a possibility is she's at the point where there are very few things she can do that have never been done before, that she hasn't done before, or like records to break, really, because she's broken so many records. Nobody has ever taken up like the top 50, Billboard 50. If she releases, Debutation alone would take up like top 25.
Absolutely.
I absolutely think that will happen. If she releases all 3 albums, she could very easily have the top 50 with no one else on the top 50. Oh, Taylor. Nobody else has ever done that. Nobody else ever will do that.
Yeah,
that is a huge one for the record books.
Huge for the record books. For the record books. And we don't even know how long these volts are. Like, it could be, I mean,
I think
it could be a long,
going to be a lot of tracks. A lot. On its own could be 13 tracks, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could be like there could be an epic amount of music here. So, you know what I mean? Do I think that she would want to do that? Absolutely. Yes, I do.
Yeah. I mean, are we at the point where where other records and other numbers and things like that start becoming more enticing to her, or doing things that nobody else has done before? And,
like obscure records. Like obscure records. Yeah.
Yeah. And like that's one reason I really can see this album just being called T, the letter T.
Yeah.
Because there have been a few albums that are just single letter, but no like major stars, no like mainstream. There's been numbers, like Adele always does numbers, stuff like that. But can you think of another album that's just one letter?
No. No, not off the top of my head. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Yeah. And I mean, and it's also like the T is so awesome because it's mirrored to her and Travis. I mean, like,
yes,
absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can also see her naming
so
it 13. You know what I mean? But I would see like if she names it 13, I think it's going to be Roman numerals, like just because she loves a Roman numeral so hard. Like she loves them. And, but I mean, okay, so let's just say that all three of these are happening. Let's just go with 13 debut rep is happening this Friday announcement. How is she going to do it? I mean,
that's what I keep coming back to. How is she going to do it? Will it be a video that she makes that she posts on socials with a caption? Will it be
Good Morning America? Who's
Good Morning America? I mean, we still have 3 pap walks unaccounted for. So we have in the pap walk outfit timeline. So we have 3 public appearances scheduled, slotted, coming up.
I think one's the New Heights podcast.
I think so. I agree.
Okay. I think one
is the announcement. I think, however she does it.
I wonder if she does another Saturday Night Live situation. I don't know. Good Morning America. She loves. I don't know. I feel like 13 is going to be a big. Obviously, like she's going to want to announce it in a. Well, hold on. We forgot, guys. We forgot. Okay. This is what we forgot. We forgot this thing that she loves. She on the 7th, she announces the 2 albums. Boom, boom, right? But then she always loves a bonus super surprise at a certain time. And then that's how she does. And now my 13th album is coming out.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And again, that goes back to the thinking about how people purchase things. And that I think that people would be more likely to, if you have money and you want to buy albums, let's just say like the CDs or the vinyls, if you have to decide, I don't know, just personally as someone with a limited budget, I'm more likely, if I don't know that TS13 is coming out anytime soon, but I do know that like Rep or Debut, you know, depending on which one you like more or whatever, I would be like, okay, well, I'll buy this because I don't know what else is coming up. But if all 3 are coming out and I know that, then you're right. Like, so I could buy one. And then when TS13 comes out, even if it's a couple months, be like, okay, so now I'm going to buy TS13. And then I've bought, let's say 2 vinyls. Okay. Whereas if all 3 of them come out, then at the same time and are available for like pre-order, I then might say, well, I'm only going to buy 1. And then I decide which one I'm going to buy. So then I only buy 1 as opposed to 2. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that in a logical way?
You are explaining this in a logical way, but I just had a thing that just like something that just you have to help me work through this. Okay. Of the 3 pap walks, because Sarah was asking, how do you guys know about future pap walks? She did all those pap walks in a row, and I said that they were an Easter egg. They made a timeline. Like the pap walks themselves were representations of the order in which the next events happen, and they're color coded for that. So that's what we're referring to now.
Yeah, each of the outfit pap walks have correlated, connected to some sort of public appearance.
Yes.
The first one we saw was like the black tank top with the silky skirt, almost exactly what she wore in the New York Times.
Yes.
And then we had the Toy Story, and then like all of them have, and I've posted it on Sparkx. It's a while back, but if you can't find it, let me know and I'll show you. I have them like lined up next to each other.
Yes.
So she absolutely said, like, here's all these like 8 in a row or 10 in a row pap walks. And then, so the one we're on now is the one that was like all white, which obviously was for the wedding. That wasn't a public appearance, but it was a public thing. Like we knew
it was a public thing, and it was papped, and like, so I like, it counts. And we did a live stream on it when I came up with that theory, and I'm still amazed that it's sort of accurate. But hold on. Are one of the 3 is the last one, is she wearing tan?
So the last 3 we have left, the next one is the white peplum blouse with the khaki pants. Then we have, I know, it's very similar to what she wore in New Heights.
Yes, which is very similar. She wore that exact outfit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then we have the light flowered dress that she wore. It's like a kind of a tanny with flowers. And then we have that gold dress. Those are the 3 we have left.
Okay. So flowers, we could just say she's on the New Heights podcast. And she announces, I don't know, like she announces, I don't want to take it out of the August 7th thing though. But it doesn't matter. She could be on the podcast talking about debut and reputation. It could be the flowered thing and whatever. But however, now listen, I just looked at the calendar. Okay. You know how she always is doing little secret stuff. On her birthday for December 13th, the font is completely different and it's all tan. Let me show you. So I'm wondering if she is, and I just want you to look at the visual of this. We will look at November. Let's just look how this changes. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is October, right?
Okay.
Beigey white.
Okay.
November, a little bit different shade of beigey white, right? Again, these outfits. December, though, is all whites, and her birthday, the font. Wait, hold on. Do you see this gold different?
Yes.
Font, and it's
all
gold. It's also a goldy color.
Hold
on.
Oh, gold. Interesting, gold.
It's gold. So what I'm saying is all these other dates that are marked on here
are lowercase.
Well, no, they're capitals, but they're like thinner and they're
different font.
Different font.
Okay, so the color, now correct me if I'm wrong because I don't have this calendar. Is the entire calendar Tortured Poets themed? Are all the pictures from Tortured Poets?
Yes, it's her.
Because the border colors are all like the colors of the variants, are they not?
Yes, I mean it's her official calendar for this year was Tortured Poets.
Okay, so but obviously gold is not a Tortured Poets color. And
none of the other months are none of the other dates are in that gold.
Any chance you have the 2025 calendar that we could check what it was like for her birthday before that?
I have framed it, a lot of it. It was the Midnight's calendar. Hold on, let me see if I.
Well, maybe somebody in the chat has it. Okay. Jen is asking, where's Sparkx? Best question. Love it. So Sparkx Fly is not only the name of this YouTube channel, it is also the name of the app that Holly created.
Yes. And it's for Swifties, and it's available on the App Store and on Android, Google Play, or whatever. And yes, join it. This is where we talk and catch up when we are not on the live stream. We are there talking and theorizing.
Media app that is for Swifties.
Just for Swifties.
It is for Swifties.
And also, I've built it so there's like absolutely no bullying. We promote positivity. There's absolutely no gatekeeping allowed. There's none of those things. There's none of the negativities. We could freely talk, have discussions that don't lead to, you know, all the negativity that, you know, is everywhere else. I just don't like that.
It's really such a lovely, positive place.
Yeah.
People talk about Taylor and post about Taylor all the time, but people also will just say, listen, I'm dealing with this and I just need to like vent about it.
Vent it out. Yeah.
About it. And all the comments are always so supportive, so loving. I mean,
yes.
I've just made so many wonderful friends through it.
Absolutely.
Come in the comment section. Like, it's an amazing place.
It's a wonderful place, and it's built to foster a positive fan like love with Taylor Swift without all of the awful stuff. Do you know what I mean? Without all the negativity, without all the gatekeeping, without all the like just all of the stuff that can kind of drag you down as a Swiftie online, other places. Like I'm just trying to like say my point of view and just just mention the things that I've noticed. You don't have to like, you know, come at me, you know, just trying to be a fan and have fun with the Easter eggs. You know what I mean? Just using my own mind.
And not like the haters who spend more time thinking about Taylor than we do, coming in and telling you why you are wrong to enjoy an art form.
Right. It's all about enjoying the thing that we love and not having to defend it constantly, which is tiresome. I agree. So does anybody have the Midnight's calendar still? Because I'm about ready to unframe some of these pictures. Like this is my ADD is about like to go.
So please have Holly before she like takes apart every.
So I start taking apart stuff. I'm going to start taking apart stuff.
Because we must know.
Because we must know now. So what I'm saying is the last
if it always looks like that, okay. But if it has never looked like that, that's very significant.
Oh, wait,
you know what I mean?
I'm trying to look. I have all these. Hold on. Let me just look through this really fast.
Okay. Stacy, welcome, Stacy. You are seeing a paid smear campaign against Taylor Swift. Agreed. I very much think this whole her wedding is tacky bullshit, pardon my language, is another coordinated smear campaign. Absolutely. Because everybody's using the same words.
Oh my God. I forgot about this picture. I'm looking through my this is like one of my favorite pictures I've been framed. This is my to be framed folder right here. So I'm just looking through these. Sorry.
It's so good. It's such a good one. It's everybody's using the same words and they're talking. Oh God, that's gorgeous. They're talking about an event that they didn't go to. They haven't seen hide nor hair of. So how can they possibly have an opinion on if it was tacky or not? Absolutely ridiculous. I fully believe it's gonna be I love that.
Now I'm getting distracted. Sorry.
I fully believe we're going to find out in a couple months that it was another coordinated smear campaign. That is my thought. Sarah says, Holly, I love you.
I love you too. I love you too. All right. I've got to stop looking through this and try to figure out where the calendar is. Damn, I used to have it. I don't think I framed all of them. I go frame crazy, you guys. I have like probably like 400 frames that I haven't even hung yet. And I only have like to be framed.
Nice.
Like in files and files. Like it's crazy. But I am framing this beauty. I forgot how much I loved her. God.
Oh,
okay.
Gorgeous. Oh, yeah, Sarah. That's the thing. The guests are debunking. Like, okay, let's.
Can I just show you this I made? Oh my God. And I love it because it's now because it's August and I just
love.
I know. I'm gonna have to frame this beauty.
Well, I could talk about August. I could talk about the folklore triangle for song. Okay, since you brought up August, I just want to bring something up. I've been sort of saving this because I know at some point, because the other thing we do besides the live streams is we do break down lyrics. We haven't had as much of an opportunity to do that. We love doing the live stream, so that's part of it too.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. This is my reputation gear that I wore to the Eras tour.
Yes. And made the bodysuit change from red to gold.
Whoop, whoop. All right, I'm just gonna unframe one of these, and I'm gonna see if it happens to be December.
So at some point we will break down the entire folklore triangle, which I could talk for hours and hours.
Oh my god, me too.
I love the
literally
folklore triangle. I just want to say a point that I've never heard anybody else bring up about the folklore triangle, which I think is very fascinating, and I think it puts a lot of the story in context. And I'm only talking about the high schooler part of it. Did you get December?
No, it's August though.
Oh, that's so funny.
How insane!
There is a reason that it's August. That
wait. Oh, I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry because it keeps happening.
Okay.
This is from last year. This is August.
Okay.
This was the year that Showgirl came out.
Yes. Was announced. Yeah.
These are in orange.
Oh.
Do you see?
I see. Oh my gosh. That's interesting.
So you guys.
What?
I'm just saying.
Well, maybe we have to go back to TS13 will be gold. I don't know. Oh God, now I'm conflicted.
Damn her. Why did I take apart this calendar? Like, what is wrong with me?
Because you got the ADHD, babe.
I do so badly. I wish I remember what picture, like Go Gadget.
Can you Google
photographic memory? What was the picture for December?
Google it, babe.
Oh yeah.
Google.
Yes, so much easier.
Darren,
save us. Egyptology.
No. Darren's not trying to save us. Darren is trying to make us go down another path. Maybe it will be lilac and gold. Christine, excellent. Okay, Jen says, I found a photo of the 2023 Midnight's calendar, and it looks the same as the other ones in December. It's a picture of her in a big cake. Ooh. Joy and craze.
My God, that's like a Holly smoothie of joy and craze. Yes, I'm spazzing out, everyone. I'm like literally.
Really, we just need to see anytime her birthday was.
I need December of last year.
Somebody Google what the picture was for December 2025 Taylor Swift calendar. Okay, going back to my August theory.
Okay, please do.
So this is just to recap. This is the point that I've never seen anybody bring up. Okay. James is only with Augustina in the summer. Right, they are high schoolers. Mm-hmm. I fully believe that there's something about Augustina or Augustine, whatever you would call her, Augusta. We have many names for her. Okay. In my mind, and I think this is implied in the triangle, she is unpopular. She's somebody that for some reason that James would not want to be seen with at school. So he is with Betty during the school year, breaks up with her implicitly, sort of in a shitty way, obviously, goes and is with Augustina, who he really does have they have a deep relationship with over the summer.
Right.
But obviously, because he's 17 and he's an idiot, doesn't think he can be seen with her in the next school year because people will judge him for being with her because she is maybe not traditionally attractive, or she's not popular, or she's.
I thought they went to different schools. Why did I think that?
I don't know. I don't think it ever says that. So that's why then he leaves Augustina and he goes back with Betty, who he knows will continue his popularity, his crud with his boys, whatever it is that he wants. Because he doesn't talk about Betty in a flattering way, or her friends. The person he really loved was Augustina, and but he was not mature enough to be able to. It's sort of like the Breakfast Club, or like
Grease,
or like Grease. Yes,
but I'm agreeing with Darren here because I always think Augustine is Maddie.
But I'm just talking about the high school part of it. I'm not talking about the real life light of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in my head, I always connect it. Like I always think of Greece when I think of this for some reason, and I feel like they went to different schools, or like it was like they were left for vacation, and that was like
right. Call me when you're back at school, because back at school is like that's why August, because that's when you transition from summer to school starting. I will hear from you when you're back at school, because you're not gonna acknowledge me at school, because now we're not equals when we're at school for whatever reason.
Yeah, I hear that
social status is different.
Oh,
I don't even acknowledge I exist once school starts.
Oh, I hear it as we go to different schools. Call me when you're back at your school. Call me when you're back at school, which means like call me in the fall. Right?
I disagree.
That's what I hear. I mean, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Like
it's like, in Breakfast Club when Walt and Judd
are talking, and totally.
She's like, would you even acknowledge me in the halls when you're with your friends? And the whole thing is like, no, he won't, because they're from such different social groups, and his friends would judge him so harshly for being with somebody like Molly Ringwald, and her friends as well. So even though they care about each other, they can't be together because of it would be too hard with the social structure of it all. Maybe,
but it's like so much for summer love. It's like a fling, right? But
it's
but
you weren't mine to lose, because I could never have it permanently, because these extenuating circumstances that we can't control because we're only in high school.
Well, because I thought it was like because of Betty. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think he really loves Betty. Not the way he loves. I think he does have love for Betty, but I think what he and Augustine had was real and love. Real.
Yeah,
love.
I mean,
but he wasn't brave enough to be with her once school started.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's a new perspective. I just thought it was like, oh, we go to different schools, or like my girlfriend's not going to find out about this fling I'm having over the summer because we only see each other in school. And so summer, it's kind of like, no rules. I hate to say it like that. I mean, it's not that it's right. I'm just saying like, it's it's summertime. You know what I mean? Like no one's going to find out about this like undercover fling I'm having. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the whole point. Nobody's going to find out about it.
I don't know if
we're not with our friends to judge us, and our friends who don't know each other because we're in different social circles, because we're the jocks and you're the nerds, or whatever social circles that don't mingle, so they can be off alone at the in their houses or in their cars or whatever without the judgment. But once they get to school,
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting new viewpoint for sure. I just always thought of it as like, oh, well, this was just a summer thing. And now, I'm going to be back with Betty. And then Sarah is saying Taylor said Betty and James end up together, though. Taylor said Betty.
I know. First of all, well, okay. I know she did. And I don't think my perspective on it changes that. I think they do still. I don't think they should. I don't think Betty should agree to get back with James, but that's a different side of the story. Yeah, because James and Augustine only had that summer, and that's all they're. I mean, her August is someone looking back. It's told future, like she's as an adult, and she's looking back at what happened. So they were only together for a summer.
Right. Oh, really? Because I also never really. Oh yeah, like a couple years graduated from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like I also agree like that if he ends up with Betty, it's because he actually, in fact, I agree with this comment right here. But that means he really loves Betty. I mean, unless Augustine like was like I'm done with this. Maybe she didn't really like James. You know what I mean? Like maybe she was like, I
No.
just really only wanted for the summer. Well,
Yeah.
then I mean, then James is an idiot, and so
So much for
is
summer love and
Betty. They're all
saying
three of them are dumb.
us. Saying us because you weren't mine. You were never really mine. You were never permanently going to
Right.
be
I
mine.
get it.
I could
Yes.
only have
100%.
you in this
Right.
private, secret way. I could never have you in a public.
Okay.
People end up together. It doesn't mean that that's the love of your life, especially like.
I know, but like in high school, like I don't know. In high school, my personal experience, like, and this is what I mean. Maybe this is just shading my judgment of this fully, but like, or not judgment, like viewpoint of this. It's like if I fell in love with somebody in high school and they loved me back, I would be breaking up with my boyfriend for that person. It would take 1 second for this to happen. In fact, I did it like many times. Like that's how like my high school, nothing was permanent. You know, like it just wasn't. And it was like I was instantly like, okay, well, this is over and now this. You know what I mean? I had a high school boyfriend that I absolutely loved. And I was dating somebody before I met him, but as soon as I met him, it was like game over. Like with this other, like I broke up with him like 4 minutes later. Like I was, like, we instantly loved each. Like it was love at first sight immediately, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. And so, like in my head, and like I'm putting myself back in those years, I'm going, I just don't know if it's real. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going for my own life story. So that's why I'm like, if I had this relationship over the summer with somebody that I was like madly in love with and the feelings were reciprocated, I just don't really see but I have to be with Betty for whatever reason if he didn't really want to. Now it seems like, James is being an a-hole for sure, and cheating on Betty.
See, I think they were broken up.
Or broke, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the thing is.
I don't think it was cheating. I mean, once he left the dance, and got in the car, like, I mean, maybe cheating on her like that when he got in the car, but I don't think that James and Betty were also together over the summer.
Okay, so James and Betty not together. But, like, what I'm saying is, James, from my high school point of view, James would, like, I'm just going what I would do. If I wanted to be with Betty, then I would be with Betty. And if I wanted to be with Augustine, that's who I'd be with. I wouldn't be like, well that it was so great. Unless we didn't go to the same school and it just wasn't working.
James, in my head, my James is not an evolved person. He is a person whose opinions of other people informs how he lives in the world. He doesn't do things because this is what I want. He does things because of the cred it will give him, that his social group is more important to him and his social standing.
Oh, I don't think I've ever gone that deep.
I know that's not how you were in high school, and that's not how I was in high school. But I sort of tangentially, I mean, I knew people like that in high school. I knew people who didn't date me in high school because, again, going back to what we were talking about earlier, a person in a non-traditional body, and especially back then, you didn't date the fat girl ever. Like it happens. It happens a lot, especially when you are younger and you don't have a strong sense of self.
I understand that. I just have never put like these like deep persona, like these. I've never put their true like social, I don't know, social groups in my head when I listen to this. Listen to the triad, I feel like it's like a basic triangle of like high school bullshit. You know what I mean? That happens.
So like I seriously, I could write it inspires. I have a whole backstory, like a novel, like motivations and her perspective and Jay's perspective and Betty's perspective and like how it all intertwines and how they all see it slightly differently because they all have different lived experiences and different value systems.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows, but like they're like 17, right? Like they're like 17. Exactly. Okay, so like I'm just going back to I'm just reverting back to 17-year-old Holly and going like, what would Holly like? Holly wouldn't give a shit about like what social circle anyone was in. Like I really didn't in high school.
I believe that of 17-year-old Holly.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
not
think
care.
A large chunk of 17-year-old high school boys.
You what?
I don't believe that of a large chunk of 17-year-old high school boys who don't have a strong sense of self, who are very reliant on the social structure and the social groups. And girls too do as well. But I think with boys especially, it takes longer to develop that in a lot of cases.
Well, and I also think that James is actually Taylor in this. So like it has a weird perspective like of where I think it's
take all that away from it.
Okay. Well, it's hard. I don't know. I also think there's a lot of people saying like chase two girls, lose the one, dreamt of you all summer long when he was with somebody else. Like all these things are like
but when he says dreamt of you all summer long, I don't believe
giving you my weekends. Well, why don't you believe it if he said it in the song?
Douche. Because he says he makes fun of her friends who rightfully called him out on his douchiness. Because he wouldn't dance with her to her favorite song because he doesn't like dancing. I don't give a flying fig, even if you don't like dancing. You're my boyfriend. This is my favorite song. It's one song. Dance with me. This is why. I don't like it.
Well, yeah, James. I mean, James is a D-bag. I mean, for sure. James is a D-bag without question. There's no question there. James is a D-bag. But I just don't think it's, I don't know. I just have to think about it from like a perspective of like in-depth, like I don't know. I see them, it's weird because I see them in high school, but I see it like as a movie and not like in the real reality of like high school for some reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then somebody else commented about giving you my weekends, which, see, this is an interesting comment also because, okay, hold on, let me find it because it was like in the perspective of, well, he was only giving her yeah, okay. So in Cardigan, she said he gave her his weekends, which made me think he cheated. Now, see, this is so interesting how everyone views this differently. I mean, maybe we'll have to do an entire live stream on this because in my head, it's like they're in high school and the only free time that they have is the weekends because they're in school all week. And like they have like, they're just like in school and they don't have jobs yet, or maybe they do, but like they don't like, who knows, like their schedules and all this. So interesting because really if you're cheating, like I just am being like, I don't know, if you're cheating on your high school partner on the weekends, that's pretty much all your free time. Like where are you seeing your other person? Unless you have a school girlfriend and then you have a other school girlfriend. Do you know what I'm saying? Two schools, you could maybe swing this, but you'd have to have some major like game. I mean, to be honest with you, like if you had like an in-school girlfriend and then a weekend girlfriend, I don't know. Like I don't think that's like so. I don't think that a lot of people could.
But also like a school dance. See, I think the Augustine starts with the school dance, which is the end of the year school dance, and then goes till school. It's all summer. I mean, she says it's summer in the song, but that's how I picture it too. Like a prom, basically, which is basically the last thing of the school year. Let's say it's a junior prom. And then they're together. They're meeting behind the mall. They're meeting, in these, clandestine areas where there's not people around. Because who goes behind the mall? Nobody. It's behind the mall.
Well, yeah, it's behind the mall. Yes, absolutely. And hold on, we're getting a lot of good insights because I love this. Does anyone ever think you put me on being you tell me what I want to hear to get what I want? Absolutely. The first time I heard Cardigan, absolutely. I thought that like for sure. Like, oh, you're messing with me. You're building me up and you're being an a-hole on the side for sure. Now this right here, it was summer. It was August. And see, I have this thing that's like, yeah, absolutely. Also. And this is when he told her this part of the story in August because she was going back to school. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, by the way, it's over. it's August, peace out, because I'm going back to school and you are going back to school also. You know what I mean?
All going back to school, but I'm just not going to acknowledge you because I'm going to go back and be with Betty because that's what's safe. And I know that that's going to be okay with my friends.
Yeah, but like, who is this chick that would be not make like really Betty?
But she doesn't know.
If they're
she doesn't know.
She would. Like, you think
How
that the
would
chick
she?
that's madly in love with her, this guy, is going to not tell Betty? Oh, by the way,
she's not.
What? There's no way.
Because who would believe her?
I would. I'd be like, he did what? Oh, James, really? We need to.
No,
were you sleeping with this chick all summer?
You think James would date you? You of all people? No way. This is.
I don't know why
he would never date somebody like you.
Then why are all the friends at Betty's house?
Because they're Betty's friends.
And this chick has no friend. I think they went to different schools. I think this is just a different school situation.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't know why Betty is so why in your mind Betty is so like,
because she loves him too. Yeah, Cassie and Inez knew everything. August was, yeah.
August was connected. Yeah. So, but like, you don't think that August is going to tell?
No.
Oh, well, ridiculous. I would. I mean, I would immediately be like, well, by the way, Betty.
Secret. You've never been somebody's secret.
How do you know that? You're making a giant assumption, then you're incorrect about it.
Okay. All right.
That's a big, because just because I know, like,
no, just because like when you're somebody's secret, like you and you love, like you keep the secret.
I don't know if when you're 17 though, and in high school, I just don't think you do that.
So
what?
Yeah, okay, but I think we just have had different experiences in high school.
Yeah, definitely. I guess so, because yeah, I don't know. And since when is Betty a suck up like that? I don't know. I've literally never viewed Betty as like, I've never looked at this song in this dynamic of like, they all went to the same school, number one, but number two, I never really looked at it like their social circles are what the problem was. I think it was like James being an a-hole. I would see it more like, honestly, is that they were all in the same friend circle and James was pulling this shit with Augustine. You know what I mean? And it's like, we can only do this in the summer because Betty's not always around. You know what I mean? Because Betty's not following me around like my entire schedule all day long in school. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not because like I'm looking down upon you. Like I just never viewed it like that way. I haven't. I'm gonna go back and re-listen because I've never viewed it in like that kind of view. If you want to not have a rep as a slut, you'd keep quiet.
That's an interesting point too.
Yeah, that is an interesting point. But
because who always gets blamed? Always the woman.
Yeah, but okay, I get, yes, for sure, no questions asked there. But I'm saying when two people are truly in love with each other in high school, usually it's like, sorry, Betty, this happened, and I'm moving on. I mean, usually, it doesn't. It's what you're saying is it's not one sided, and that's the part that I like have a trouble going like, why would this be?
I can be flexible on that. That maybe James wasn't as into it as
James is just using her because like otherwise what's the holdup? You're 17. You're both in love with each other. Do you know what I mean? Betty, you will find somebody who doesn't do this to you. You know? Like,
well,
again,
you should anyway, Betty, but
well, yeah, Betty should for sure. Like without question. Do something else. But like I don't see what, like, it's not like they were like going through it, they have to like file divorce papers, you know what I mean? Like it's just would be like we broke up because we fell in love with each other, you know, these two people.
But I mean,
I don't think the secret wouldn't, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I was just like, I don't know. Maybe I was weird in high school. Probably like I was just like, well,
I
nope.
think I'm guessing that you probably were very self-assured. I think you knew yourself really well. And I think a lot of and I mean, I feel like I did too, but I also like, I know most high schoolers don't. And I also know that there's a lot of people who start relationships in high school and they just kind of keep going into adulthood and they get married just because that's the person they're with. And it's not necessarily because they've explored all their options and know that there's other people out there. Like you just kind of get, the familiarity is what you cling to, and not necessarily, the great love passion of your life. Because
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of feel like James and Betty went to the same school. August went to a different school. Like that's why he pulled this off. Like it's because it was like a summer. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they all did go to the same school. I don't really know. All I know in my head, James does not care about Augustine the way he cares about Betty. Like it was a fling. He used her because like I just can't. Again, if they were both in love with each other, what would be the holdup?
I think there would be, but that's just different experiences from
like
you.
It's unnecessary angst in high school. Like you don't have to have this girlfriend if you are in love with somebody else. He's in love with you too. This should be very simple. Do you know what I mean? What was the real
Yes, it should be.
I don't know. I just would be like,
teenagers have a propensity for overcomplicating things needlessly because they think things have to be a certain way, and they're not able to, like, again, it takes a certain amount of bravery to be like, I'm with this person no matter what you think about it, even if you don't understand why we're together.
Yeah, but what if they're all even playing field people? Like in my head, they're just like
well, that's a different story than the one I'm saying.
Okay, right. But where do we get the idea that somehow Betty is not that they're not in the same social circle?
Because I think that's why they had to break up in August. At the start, when school started, when summer ended. I think that's why it was only for the summer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've never looked at it in that perspective, so I will listen to them again and see, and view it through that dynamic. I just have always just seen it as I don't know, just something different, which is fine, which is totally fine. And yeah, some people, okay, they're like James wanted Betty back.
He did.
And
my
James is a dick. Okay.
Right. Why did he want Betty back? That's where did he want Betty back because she was familiar, because she was safe, because he knew no one would judge him for being with her? Because if he genuinely cared about her, why would he say that about her friends? Why would he call her friends stupid? Why would he?
Because they're in high school.
Right. I know they're in high school. I know, but I just.
Yeah, like he messed up. You know what I mean? Because I led with all of my emotions in high school. Like whatever I was feeling, I was doing. Like that was the end of it. Like there was it was like I was very like, if I was like, I'm just imagining, like if I was in love with somebody and they were in love with me too, it would just and like my like main high school boyfriend, who was like, again, the one that was like love at first sight, immediately stopped dating the person that I was dating. Like, and literally, I mean, I will just tell you this honestly. Like, I went to prom with one person and left with the other person. Like, period. Like, instant love at first sight. There was nothing anyone could do about it. Nothing. There's nothing I could even do about it. I couldn't even do it. Was uncontrollable. Like, totally in love with this person.
Wow.
The end. Instantly. And like we broke up and I dated, like we had a tumultuous relationship and we would break up and then we would get back together and then we would break up. And in between that, we dated other people and it was a big mess. Like it was a big giant mess. But like half of the time it was like, I'm just doing this to make you jealous. You know what I mean? Both sides. Like it was this kind of, which is how I've always viewed this kind of tangled mess that these three are in. It's like, oh, do you know what I mean? It's like drama, you know?
Yeah. Let me ask you this. If he was dreaming of Betty all summer long, why wouldn't he just break up with Augustina and go be with Betty? Why all summer long?
Oh, well, I mean, let me tell you from my personal experience. Boyfriend moved to the beach for the entire summer, unbeknownst to me at the time. Like, he's like, went to the beach on vacation and just stayed there. Heartbroken. I was like, what? So then I started dating somebody else. And then he came back and I broke up with that person because like we could not stop dating each other. Like it was crazy. Why did I dreamed of that person the entire summer I was dating somebody else. I mean, I've literally done that. I mean, and we dated for years and like it was back and forth and it was crazy. I mean, it was just a high school situation that like
that sounds very high school.
Yes, because it was high school. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's nonsensical. Like when when I think back to it, it's like, oh, this is ridiculous. But like it's because I'm 17, 16, 17 years old. And this person, like, I mean, and we would fight and break up and fight and break up. Like it was just dumb. It was dumb. But it didn't, I don't know. Do you understand? Like, am I just rambling on?
I understand. I understand.
That's how I view it.
It's up for interpretation because it's art.
Totally.
We can all see it in our own ways.
100%.
Mine is obviously coming from my own life experience.
And mine is coming from mine.
Life experience.
Yeah, like, for sure. And so that's the beauty of Taylor Swift is because I've never even imagined this triangle in any other format than my drama in high school. Like, you know what I mean? Well, it's like, oh,
when I write my folklore triangle inspired novel, this is the plot. This is what it's gonna be.
Okay, there you go. Well, I can't wait to read it. There we go. Well, I cannot wait to read that. But yeah, I mean, like, it's paint by numbers, I guess, or choose your own adventure, or like,
there you go.
This is the beauty of it because she makes us all relive our own life in all these very different ways, which is totally crazy. Like when you think about it, because who else could do this? I mean, we have like this triangle, we could not see more differently, but it's only because our own life views, you know what I mean? Our own experiences, but it's the same 3 songs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
And I have like a complete, and that's beautiful. It is truly amazing that Taylor can do that because, wow. You know what I mean? Wow. Oh my God, Darren, what if Taylor's movie is just folklore? It's triangle? Well, I know someone who's gonna I know somebody who's gonna be unwell for the rest of ever. Like, what if that is what's happening?
That would be wild.
Wow. Oh my God. All right. Well, what should we go to next?
I see I've convinced no one, basically, of my theory. So that's fine. I'll just sit in the corner and enjoy my own theory. That's fine. That's fine.
What? I'm sure that there's people that think this.
Well,
I mean, I'm like
comments. I'm going off the comments. It's fine. It's fine. I always thought that it was really blatant, and I didn't realize that it wasn't. So today I learned.
Well, no. Today, I guess we learned in retrospect. Like honestly, like today we learned that we need to review Betty and what's going on, and James and Augustine, or we need to. I need to further. Because like my own high school experience is just so stamped over that I have never seen it in any possible other way than this is just a hot mess. James is a douche.
And can we also just reiterate that it's a triangle and the characters, the songs are A, B, and C. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, which is and it's past, present, future. Like, it's the way she does that.
She's amazing.
Blows my mind.
Well, she is super amazing. She's super amazing.
I'm not gonna just write a triangle. I'm gonna add all these other triangular layers to it.
Oh my God, Darren, you're killing me with all this. I mean, Taylor Swift's movies is the whole folklore album, not just for, I mean, right. That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
It'd be interesting how she would do that, because it's so many different stories, so many different.
Hold on, here we go. Casey wants us to read this. She said it's urgent. Important. Tim McGraw will be performing in Vegas on October 24th, 2026. She could announce something then. Date when her first album came out, which is true. Mine's exploding.
Was it Tim? Or was Alan Jackson that just happened, where she did that little video cameo and she got booed?
Yeah, but this is Tim McGraw. This is Tim McGraw. This is Tim McGraw. Ooh, that is incredible. And I think that, and she did. She did release her debut on Good Morning America, didn't she?
Oh God, I don't know. I wasn't a fan back then, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh, October 24th. All right, hold on. I just need to.
Well, that's the anniversary.
Yep. Oh my God. Right. I'm like, why is this ringing? So it's the anniversary. Tim McGraw is playing in Vegas.
I could see her performing Tim McGraw with Tim McGraw.
Yes.
I could see that.
And announcing it.
I don't, only because that's not.
You would announce it earlier in the day. No.
Maybe. But I mean, I don't see it happening on stage, just because it's not her audience. And would you announce something of yours at someone else's? Would that take away from his performance, it being his concert? I don't know. I just don't know how it would be received. I don't know. That feels like stepping on toes a little bit, but I could see them performing it as a duet or something. That would be really cool on that day. I would love that. I want it to be somehow redone in a way that he's on that song.
Wait, hold on. If she announces both of them on the 7th,
right?
They could still have staggered dates, and debut just comes out on its 20th anniversary. She has a live performance where she's probably wearing one of the colors of that we have left in the timeline of Packwalks.
Mm-hmm.
Then Reputation can be announced on the 30th. I mean, could be released on October 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Just that much of a stagger. I think that could even happen. But Tim McGraw playing in Vegas on October 24th. I mean, I think that's huge.
Yeah.
I think that's a massive Easter egg. I think it really is.
Yeah,
I do. It's the date of her 20th anniversary. The song called Tim McGraw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tim McGraw playing of it. Come on.
Interesting.
That I like that.
Yeah,
I do. I think that's just not. I think that's something. I mean, I really do. Remember, we saw Taylor with Faith Hill. What if Tim and Faith are on Vault tracks?
Could be.
I would die.
Could be.
I would die. All right, we have a lot of comments to catch up on, and then
gosh, that's right. I didn't even think of that. We have to go back. Oh gosh, we have to go back.
We're going back. We've got to go back, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I'm exhausted.
Same.
I'm still on half strength. I'm still on decaf or whatever. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay.
Your battery is.
Battery's low. That's what I'm trying to say. My battery is low. Yes. New Heights.
Cassie's always in caps, and so I always feel like she's got this big announcement to make.
I know. I love it. I love the energy of that, Cassie. I'm like, yes, New Heights was on a break the last time Taylor was on
there. My guess is she probably it's just easier for her to type in all caps, but I don't care. I love that.
I love it. I love the enthusiasm. Yeah, oh my God. Love it. No, I love that. So yes, I do. It was on a break. Special announcement. I mean, come on. It could happen. I don't think she's gonna wait to I mean, what if
you're doing it 2 years in a row the kind of the same way? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little repetitive, but she does repeat stuff all the time. It's like she does. They did the Showgirl New Heights before they were supposed to come back. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
But how long in advance did we know? Didn't they have that silhouette up? Because I remember knowing the bangs somehow in the silhouette immediately.
Was it? I feel like it was like the day or two before.
Was it? Okay.
Could be remembering wrong.
Okay.
Type in all caps because of bad vision. Aw, okay. Well, that makes
I like to think it's enthusiasm.
We appreciate all the reasons.
We do. And I'm choosing to think that it's because of enthusiasm.
It's okay. But yeah, I get my vision is also terrible. Probably not to the same level, but I can't see a damn thing anymore. I can't hear either. I'm falling apart, y'all.
Girl, I don't even want to talk about it.
No, no.
I'm still recovering for like surgery.
Saying it was only like a day or two, but that's how I remember it too.
Ooh, Darren said it was a Monday for our Wednesday announcement.
Oh, so maybe it would be Wednesday. Let's pay attention on Wednesday.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Because I'm so excited. How would they do it though? Let's for a second. Let's stop and say they're not going to do the silhouette again. But they want everybody to tune in. So they're going to let us know.
It's going to be Meet the Kelseys.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Kelsey.
Maybe that's when we get the first picture.
Yes. Friday? Oh my God. Did you see how that instantly processed?
I mean Wednesday as like the announcement. If we're in the mind space that there's a surprise New Heights on Friday, and that so on Wednesday they want to let us know that on Friday there's going to be a New Heights and Taylor's going to be on it because she wants all the Swifties to watch. So what if it's Meet the Kelseys this Friday at whatever time, and then, or maybe it's not the picture, maybe it's like a blurred version of the picture, or it's like a little like a silhouette, like it's a hint of the picture, it's a little taste.
Ooh,
that seems doable.
Ooh, and more fills in as the time gets closer.
Oh,
I would love that. Christina's saying it could be on Kylie's podcast this time.
Yeah, I thought that too as a possibility. And I don't know what her podcast. I don't watch her podcast, so I don't know what her schedule is. I could kind of see that in a way of like then they're both the guests. Like it's not his show. It's like both of them are like, it's like a little bit more not equal footing because it's not equal footing. But then Travis doesn't have to be thinking about like asking questions or any of that.
What if it just says TNT? Do you know what I mean?
For New Heights. But what about Jason though? Then I feel like Jason. Yeah. What about Jason? What about Jason?
I'm like, Jason who? Like I just did that for a second. I'm like, what? Jason?
It says it'll be Jason and Travis silhouette with a Taylor silhouette but isn't that what it was last time?
It will be Jason and Travis silhouette.
And it was a Taylor silhouette and no.
I thought it was just a silhouette that said guest person.
Because they do the silhouette. They did it a couple of times because I know they did it with Prince William. They did the silhouette thing, and it's like kind of like a still, like a stock picture of Jason and Travis, and then the silhouette is like in the middle. That's how I remember the Taylor one being. But again, it was a year ago. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Oh man, I'm just saying. I'm getting chills a little bit.
Silhouette that is like it's.
Yeah, I knew the bangs in the silhouette form somehow. I'm like,
give us something hard.
Yeah, I'm like, I know that the bangs outline. Like, I don't like that's her bangs. And it was a silhouette. I still don't.
Jason in silhouette, but it's their show. They all three of them in silhouette.
I don't know. So I'm getting the tingles and the chills.
Maybe it'll just be the dog. Maybe it'll just be Meet the Dog.
Meet the dog.
Oh, we have to tell people our theory of our brilliant marketing
Ooh,
technique
yes,
of
yes, we
the
do.
way the dog is introduced.
Yeah, we do need to tell them this. Yes, let's tell them.
Which, like, Taylor calls, we have such good ideas.
Yeah,
So,
like, well,
Holly and I were talking about the dog, and
as one would.
the opposite of last time, Darren. Is that what you're saying? So we're talking about the dog, and so I saw, because I got new merch. I got some TTPD stuff that was on sale, even though I was supposed to be saving my money. So I was on the site and I was looking, and it had, you know how you can shop by album? The very top, it said Meredith and Olivia Swift. And I was like, I don't remember that being there before. So I clicked on it because that's not an album. So I clicked on it, and it was the Benji cardigan plush, not for sale, obviously sold out.
Right.
Okay. And then underneath it, it had Meredith and Olivia Swift with the copyright. Yes. And so I sent it to Holly. I'm like, was this like this before? I don't remember it being listed like this before, but I never wanted to buy the stuffy, so I didn't like look into it. So maybe that's how it was listed before I freaked out, right? So that's how this conversation got going. Right. About maybe there's going to be a Meredith one, which all of us have talked about that. And we said, then we started talking about the dog, what the names of the dog could be and everything. So what if the way that they announce the dog is when, like, the Christmas stuff, the winter stuff sale happens, there's the plushie of the dog wearing a cardigan, and that's where it says the name of the dog.
Aww, which I love.
Cutest? It would be the
cutest. It would be the cutest. And they should book, the other cats should have stuffies now too.
Yes, but I think they all would, and I think they will. I mean, how dumb would it be for them to not do that at this point when everyone and their brother has said, we want all the cats in all the cardigans in every form.
Right. And should they resurrect the pillow and make a dog pillow? You know what I mean? How they have the other cats in the pillow.
Yeah, I had totally forgotten about
pillow
the Meredith pillow, right? Was the Meredith pillow? Was that
Meredith pillow?
Was that Lover era? Was that, I can't remember. Down-ish,
I mean, it was so long ago that I can't remember, but that's when she trademarked that in the merch. It's for those pillows. And I think there was a blanket. Am I mistaken that there was a Meredith and Olivia blanket?
Don't remember a blanket, but I wasn't like looking, because again, like back then, I just wasn't into all the stuff. I thought it was all going to be way out of my price range, and I could never, and and these are all ideas I had made up in my head, but I never even looked at it. Like, I was like, it's not accessible to me, and I just made that up in my head. So
yeah, no, I understand.
Now look at me.
Now look at you. Ah! You've snorted the glitter.
I snorted the
glitter. We're just inhaling confetti over here, no problems. Just huffing confetti. So anyway, yeah, I think that would be the cutest announcement ever. The way, like, her doing that would be so precious. I love this. I want this. But maybe they will also release it on this, Meet the Kelseys, and they're gonna have to, bring in the dog.
Yeah, that would be. Oh God, I want to see that dog's. I want to know the dog's name.
Some diabolical person just said, did they name the dog Wendy? And I am about to die right now. Who said that? Was it Darren?
No, it was Mike.
It was Mike. Mike,
we said, well, if they continue the TV show theme,
crowning you.
We thought maybe it'd be like a football. So I thought maybe it'd be somebody from Friday Night Lights or something, like Coach. Well, it's Coach Taylor. Oh, it's Coach Taylor. What's the wife's name? Connie, I can't remember. I can't remember. She's so good on that show.
Oh my God, I know. She's amazing. She's amazing in everything.
Yeah.
Christine, the pillows were from 2018.
About the dog's name. Tell us, Christine.
Yes, tell us immediately.
Heard a rumor from Inez about the dog's
name. Tammy.
Tammy?
Nah.
Tammy. Oh,
What?
yes, it was. It's Tammy Taylor. Yes, sorry. Whoa, my brain.
Oh, I thought they named okay.
But
Sorry.
it could be Tammy. Maybe it's Tammy Taylor because that's Coach Taylor's wife. Thank you, Jen.
Tammy Taylor.
Come here, Tammy.
know.
Here, Tammy.
Yeah.
Tammy. But I forgot it was Taylor. I forgot their last name was Taylor. That makes me think even more it could be from Friday Night Lights.
Wendy.
Sandlot. Oh, Wendy Pfeffercorn. Oh, is that the lifeguard? I haven't watched Sandlot in a long time. Is that the lifeguard? That's the only female character I can think of on the Sandlot.
Do we know that this dog is a female?
We don't.
Because
know.
like I feel like it would be
Don't
a
know.
counterpart or another character of any of these shows. I mean, maybe not Benjamin Button because we know. Like, I just need to say straight up, Benjamin Button is my least favorite movie of all time ever. I hate this movie with a passion that is unmatched.
I know.
I booed out loud, stood up in the theater, and had to walk out. I could not even. I can't. I hate this movie. So I was offended when she named.
I would love for it to be Dr. Christina Yang.
Me too. Absolutely. Christina Yang all the way. Yes. Christina Yang. Or McSteamy. Well, that would be hilarious if she named her dog. That would
be freaking hilarious. Rest in peace, McSteamy. Rest in peace, McDreamy. Rest in peace, pretty much everybody on the cast.
Yes. McDreamy. Names it Rebecca. Why did I think of that? Of course. A Rebecca. Yep. That's definitely a contender.
The people need to know.
We need to know. We need to see dressing into the dog's name.
Album release, dog name. These in the order of the.
I think the dog's a boy because it would be 2 girls and 2 boys. And that's just nice and even.
Okay.
Do we think or no? I don't know. They
may have gone more by like temperament than gender. You know,
well, that's probably true. Yes.
But I don't know.
That makes sense.
I don't know. Because find me a Samoyed that's not the best temperament in the world.
Aww.
They're the sweetest dogs on the planet. I love them. I'm obsessed.
Yay. All right. We have 1,000 comments to get through and I need to be
Oh my God. Yes. Okay.
All right. Are we ready? We're going to speed round this. Okay. My comments are going crazy. Sorry. I meant to say that Sparkx is a great community to share thoughts and feelings with each other. It absolutely is. Absolutely. It is with you always. I had to imagining a white light shield from the angels all around me to be able to go into the outside world. Yes, this is real. It is. I'm sorry that you had to experience that, but it is absolutely real. And I'm glad that your angels are protecting you in light to go outside.
Yes, I'm so glad you found a way.
Absolutely.
To deal with whatever happened to you. And we're sending you so much love.
These are more. Okay. So wait, who is doing S work? What? I think
an Ariana Grande impersonator.
Yeah.
But I don't know that. That's a comment somebody else made. So
allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
Did you see the Cheetos promotional video using the Eras Tour clock? And it's been a long time. Yes, unfortunately.
That was the same day of the wedding, or has there been more?
I think he did another one, but he definitely did it on the day of the wedding. He's the biggest loser in the whole world.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's so desperate for her attention. So desperate. For her.
I know.
Won't give it to him.
Trolls online don't care. They just are vicious. Yes, they are.
Amen to that.
I can totally relate to white light and angels. Yes, yes. Yep. Absolutely. I was saying the fans deserve the attitude and the video for picking her apart and not being loving and better. Yes, I understand that now.
Sorry.
That makes sense.
Completely misunderstood your comment. Apologies.
Absolutely. Thank you, Holly and Taylor, for talking about this. This is very helpful to show how we all have been through something and we are healing and there is hope. Absolutely. Beautiful. So beautiful. I shed a tear. Oh,
sweetheart. We love you so much.
Crowning you.
I'm so glad. But yes. Like Holly and I could do 4 hours easy just on what Holly has been through and then another 4 hours on what I've been through.
Well, absolutely.
So, yeah,
absolutely.
We've been through some shit, man.
Oh my God. Some major shit. Some major shit. I love you too, Taylor, and you're gorgeous. I'll kill anyone who says otherwise. Ride or dies. Ride or dies.
Oh much.
Love.
That's so beautiful.
Crowning you also.
That. Yes. Thank you,
Crown.
heart.
I will screenshot it.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I've made
Don't cry. Your body is the one given to you. You should never feel bad or less than for your body you have. Agreed. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree.
See?
Your body should be the least interesting thing about you.
The least interesting thing. In my opinion, obesity carries the same negative effect on young girls as starving oneself, anorexia. Absolutely. They're the same spectrum. They're like they're what is it? Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
I think Jack was talking about like socially perception wise. Am I right in that? I don't think she's talking like health.
I think in every way though.
Okay.
Like they're like I mean, I don't know. Anorexia is so dangerous. Like it's so dangerous. But like, yeah, I mean, it's two sides of the same thing. I you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
I love you, Taylor. Oh, we all do. Yay. Thank you for saying that, Jen.
Thank you.
Yes, Casey. This place is very healing for me. I don't know what I'd do without this podcast. Oh,
oh my gosh, you guys are filling our so much. Happying our hearts. Thank you.
I know. Thank you. We love you so much.
We love you all.
I don't think an album announcement, but maybe wedding stuff on this week coming up on the 7th. Ooh, I think it's going to be a bunch of stuff. But it's such a safe and comfortable place for her, it seemed to me.
The stage, maybe? Are we maybe that's talking about the stage or the album, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's maybe.
Point.
Holly, I don't know how you are wearing long sleeves. LOL. I hate the heat and I am melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. Fun fact, it's 60 degrees in this room.
Whoa!
I am a little ice cube. I love having my rooms cold and then wearing like fall clothes because I
do too. I just don't like paying for the air conditioning to make it that way. But so I got this t-shirt. I also got the I Love You It's Ruining My Life sweatshirt, and I wanted to wear it tonight, but it's been so hot and muggy all day. I was like, no, can't do it.
I don't know what my deal is. I also, from trauma, don't have any feeling in my skin. Like I can't feel temperature. So I think it's
that
a
would
weird
be a big part of it.
It's a weird regulating thing. I can feel it internally, but I don't know. I'm not even getting into that. The podcast would be the 5th, right? If it is Wednesday. Yep. Right in time.
But is it always on Wednesdays? Because I thought the Prince William one was on a Friday.
Well, and a special announcement one was in the off season, right? Like, I mean, it's not even scheduled, so it would be a surprise. So I guess it could be any day.
It could be any date. True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
9/2 is the first.
One thing. Well, no. I was gonna say about Taylor about the Chiefs, but again, it's almost exactly a year since. So let's see. It was it would have been later in the season. So never mind. Take it back.
It's okay. We're just thinking out loud.
Yes.
Yes,
Ed Sheeran, we are thinking.
I was just thinking that. I was like, should I sing this line right now? My pause was like, should I break into it? No. I'm going to go for no. That's so funny. And you were like, yes, Ed Sheeran.
Yes, Ed Sheeran.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. Funny. Okay. How was Taylor's first album release? Good Morning America, I believe. I think.
Oh, the announcement. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was on Good Morning America. I could be wrong, but I think
okay.
Maybe announcement on TikTok, maybe, but the 13th, I don't know. I think I'm feeling it, and I'm telling you, I've got chills, and I am feeling something special with this Tim McGraw in Vegas on the 24th. I mean, I'm really deeply feeling this. I mean, full circle moment, everyone. That just I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be.
I mean, it would be. It would be across. It's such a big announcement. It would be not just on TikTok. It would be Instagram. It would be all the which is kind of how I pictured it. I really pictured it like an Instagram. I don't know now. I don't know, yo.
I don't know, but like I'm feeling deeply compelled about this Tim McGraw show on the 24th of October. Deeply. I'm having major feelings about it. I feel like I think she's going to come out. I think she's performing Tim McGraw. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I will cry. I will weep.
We're going to have to find a live stream of it.
Truly what the world needs now is more compassion and empathy. Agreed, T. Lee.
That's
Agreed.
so true, Mama
It's
T.
really true. It doesn't make sense to me for her to release multiple albums because then they're competing with each other and she loves her numbers. Yeah. I mean, I think she like we were talking about earlier is like maybe she's going for like some obscure records now, which is like not necessarily number ones, but like the most songs ever charting ever. Yeah. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And I love her numbers too. Oh, I do too. I do too. I get like insane joy when she's like number one and everything. February, usually that's talking about the Grammys. Yep. Okay. November has Friday the 13th. I think she's doing the 13th on her 13th birthday. I think she'll announce it. She could like. I feel like she could very well announce it on Friday. I think she's most certainly doing Debut and Reputation and a third thing because I am down with the threes. I'm down with the threes.
Yeah, I'm kind of more thinking Debut, Reputation, and concert movies.
Yeah, I feel that. I love that too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oscar for Song of the Year, is that a televised Oscar where people go into the podium? Yes. And if Taylor's there, they will be making it a televised.
Well, it always is because during the ceremony, they perform all the nominated.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Songs.
That's right.
That's for right. Best song in the movie. And then it's towards the end of the evening they present.
Oh my God.
So she could perform at the Oscars as well. Which would be amazing.
It would be amazing. Oh my gosh. August 13th is the only Friday, the 13th in 2027. Okay. In 2000. It is
next year.
Another August. Jeez.
Maybe that's when she'll announce the concert tour on August the 13th.
Maybe. Maybe. She got screwed by the Grammys this last time. Yes, she did. Yes, she
Listen,
did.
There's a lot of big contenders this year for Grammys, and Showgirl came out a while ago, and we know how awards shows, and it wasn't critically received.
She's winning.
It's stupid, but I think
I'll be so pissed.
I think Olivia's gonna do a lot.
Yeah, Olivia has yes. Yeah, Olivia is gonna do good. It's fine. I want any of the people who just nominated.
I know.
And I want my showgirl to win. She said something about 16 months on the pod, which would be December of this year. 16 months later from August. So that would be December, which would be August, which I feel like would be December 13th, which would be TS 13. I don't know. I just feel like she's going to do that.
Right. But also 16 is 1 and 6, which is what I thought could be.
Yeah, that also could be. It also could be. I mean,
more than one thing.
More than one thing. But I certainly know this Friday. If we don't, I will be shocked into silence for hours. I won't even be able to speak for hours.
She gave so many signs.
No, right? My God. Oh, this one I'm getting too late, Mike. Sorry. Can we do a poll on what will be announced?
Polls and
yeah, we tried to do polls, but I think
we vote on the polls or something. I don't know. It's dumb.
We'll do a poll next time. I will figure out if they've fixed this this stupid thing. The 16 months lands on her birthday this year. Yeah. Okay. December 13th. I think that's when TS 13 is coming out.
Exactly. Because it was August 12th. So it would be almost exactly. So I don't know. You're on something. I think you're on something.
I think that's when TS 13 is coming out. That could be.
That could F.
That could F.
All right.
That's totally F. Although it is exciting. We know something is communicating. Who else can change Spotify and merge herself? I know.
Right.
I know. I'm so excited. the 16 months could be for a tour announcement. Also, that's true.
I mean, that's another possibility.
God, there's so many things. I think it would be cool if she put out a coffee table book of their wedding. Now, I would buy this. I mean, obviously.
I am shocked. You buy that?
I would immediately purchase this.
I have such mixed feelings about like
I would buy it.
This idea, the idea of there being a documentary or what it's not that I don't want it. Of course I want it. I want every detail.
Yeah, I have no shame. I would buy this immediately. Like I don't even care.
Yeah, no,
I would buy it immediately.
The backlash that I know it would get, and that people would be like, "Oh, she's profiting off her wedding." Da, da, da.
Whatever. I'd be sitting on my fuzzy pink sofa, just flipping through the pages in total and complete joy. So
I just don't. You know what I mean? It's hard. I just feel like there's been just like this constant stream of backlash.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. That's why everyone has to join Sparkx, because there is none of that.
Yeah,
it's not even allowed. I kicked them right out of the Swiftiverse and straight into the sun. So, did she really take his name publicly? She's not going to release stuff as Taylor Swift. No. She's always going to be Taylor Swift. She's always going to be first.
Trademarks under Taylor Swift.
Yeah. She's not ever going to be going by like on an album by Taylor Kelsey. I will.
I mean, she could legally change her name, and then Taylor Swift would be her stage name, right?
Yeah, I guarantee you she did that. But her stage name will now be Taylor Swift, which would be so weird. I don't know.
I know.
I have no idea. I have mixed feelings.
The chances of this happening are so small, but God, I so want Travis to show up on his first game, and his jersey, on the back of his jersey says Swift instead of Kelsey.
Oh my God, we didn't even get to talk about the videotape that was showed of him at practice where he's looking not so happy. Did anyone see that where he looks a little pouty? I would be too.
I saw stuff from the camp, but I didn't see him looking upset.
I'd be like, why am I doing this when I'm like, I just got married and like I really like why would I want to risk the traumatic brain injury? Like I know it's his like love and like it's his thing, but like I get nervous the older you get in football. Like I truly do.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
Like, it was like was it like just like you saw 3 seconds of it and he was pouty? Or was
he was like walking down the field and he just looked like, damn, it's like hot as shit. I'm like sweating, like I'm like doing all this. I should still be on my honeymoon. Like that's what I was envisioning he was saying. Like he was kind of like, I was making it up in my head. Yeah, like it's kind of like
it could be somebody just pissed him off, or he was frustrated with his performance, or something like that. So it could be, yeah.
I mean, it's a non-issue, but like
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would be like, I'd want to be back on the yacht also. You know what I mean? Like keep my brain intact. Let's go. I mean, do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Did you get back on the yacht?
Yeah. I'd want to be back on the yacht.
Were they on a yacht?
She has a yacht. I mean, like I'm just.
Oh, I know.
Most of her life we don't know about. So
right, no, I didn't know if you saw a story that said.
No.
That's what I was. No. I was
again,
like, what did I miss?
No, this is just all. This is a complete conversation I made up in my head. Like, I'd rather be back on the yacht. Why am I sweating? Like, you know what I mean? Completely, I made it up in my head when I saw the video. That's what I thought he was thinking.
That they honeymooned in Montana at that Yellowstone club. They don't have a lot of yachts in Montana, I don't think. So that's why I was like, wait, did you get some information that I didn't see? No. Okay.
I'm just thinking.
I panicked.
Really would rather be on the yacht. Yeah, that's the conversation I had in my head that totally made up about what he was thinking. Like, it's humid, it's hot. I just want to be back on the yacht. That's all I was
kept thinking. Rhymes.
Yeah.
Humid. It's hot. I'd rather be on the yacht. It's humid. It's hot.
You know?
I'd rather be on the yacht.
Yeah, right. That's what he was thinking in my head. Now watch the video. Watch that video and just say that. Like he's like walking, like it's humid. It's hot. I'd rather be on the yacht. That's how he's walking in my head. Like whatever. You guys, my battery's really draining and I'm getting delirious. Okay, thank God. LOL. Yeah, exactly. She's not changing her name. This group is so awesome. Oh, I always leave feeling like I have learned something. Then I walk around with a pep in my step. Oh,
We love a pep.
we love pep. We love pep and we love steps.
We love you, Cassie.
And we love you, Cassie. Awesome. It could be sooner. She said she won't do another era size. Yeah, that's true.
That is a big variable in all of this. Is we don't know what the next tour would look like.
It has to be.
Would she pare it down to just one album or 2 albums, and then like play like just the mashup of like a just like a mashup section of? I don't know. I don't know how she's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it's going to be spectacular. Period. Right? It's going to be spectacular. I agree that she's ready to clean her slate and get the TVs out and done with. Absolutely.
And October 30th is National Checklist.
Yes.
And it's a 13 if you take the zeros out.
Yeah, there we go. Woo! I keep thinking of her doing Vegas. Well, future me is saying further down in this comment list, you will read that she is actually Tim McGraw on the 24th will be in Vegas. So correct you. Yay. I think that she will do festivals just to break her performing from the Eras tour. We have asked this before, how she will follow up the Eras tour. Festivals are perfect. That's true. That's a good switch up. And I have heard rumors about her performing at Glastonbury, but I can't imagine. Like I don't know. I mean, I would love it.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. People couldn't go, but
is it big enough? I hate to say that, but it's like that's
what I was just thinking. Like in terms of crowd control and numbers and things like that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a festival girly, so I don't know.
I just don't know. Yeah, I love festivals, but I haven't been to that one, so I don't know like I don't know the size, like the field size, like the security. I don't know. It's
big, but
huge,
is it
but like
Taylor
is it
Swift big?
Is it Taylor Swift big? That's what I'm saying. Our minds will be blown through the holidays. The world needs it. Yes, it does.
Amen.
Amen to that. What do you think about her self-publishing a magazine or book of her wedding, like her Eras book? I love it. That way she gets control of it and the revenue from it too. I love it. She could announce that on the 7th on New Heights. I love it. I mean, look around. I will buy it. No shame. I will buy the Taylor Swift wedding book in less than 1 second.
Listen, I would buy it as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's like I obviously would be in heaven. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yes. Do I think she will? No, because there will be the backlash profiting off of her wedding. But would I buy it? Absolutely. She could send all the money to charity, and that would be
pretty good.
A win-win-win for us all. But all of us would win.
I mean, they've worked so, I don't know, because they would still then control what information got out. But I just feel like they did want to keep it private, a lot of it private. So I don't know.
Yeah, they did. I mean, all I'm saying is I'd be here for it. I would have no other opinion except I am here for it.
Yeah.
Period. I heard that she may do Glastonbury Festival. We just said that. That's funny. She was supposed to do it in 2020, but it got canceled. Rumors say it's possible. I would love that. Festival Taylor would be something that I would lose my mind over.
Because wasn't that what Loverfest was supposed to be? Like within festivals? Like
Yep. What colors were the pins in the Instagram post for Opalite? The ones on the floor when she's doing the whatever that thing's called.
The 6?
I think it's like red, blue, and
probably red, blue, and purple.
Yeah, it's probably red, blue, and purple.
Why did I just purple? I don't know. I do have to look because that's not in the music video. It's that the Roman numeral for the 6 is only in the social media post. So I'd have to go back and look. That's a good question.
It's not in the video.
The 6, no.
Oh, I'll never change, but I'll never say the same. Oh yes, there we go.
Thank you. That's the quote.
Thank you, LP. If she releases all 3, though, then only one can be number 1. She wants everything to be released to go to number 1, and the only way to do that is to release them separately. True, but maybe she's going for a different kind of record. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think she cares about the Taylor's versions going number 1 anymore. She probably, I think that she cares about all of it, to be honest, but I think she's going for like how can I rack up the most of any of, or like the most, like the absolutely, like no one else is going to ever do this again. You know what I mean? But I think she'd want to break the Beatles record of how many #1 albums they have. That's true. That is true.
She will, though. She still has
she
so
will.
many years in the industry and so
That's
many
true.
in her. I mean, she definitely wants to break it. I just don't know if I don't think she's like rushing to do it.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, and the speed in which she works. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Love your theory of her taking over the charts by doing them at the same time. I've thought they need to be staggered, but this sounds great and exciting. I agree. I agree. I love this because it would be so like over the top, like amazing. It would just be like, oh my God, it would be completely unhinged and I would love it. I want a rock and metal album. Me too. Me 3. Oh, would I love that. Oh my God. She could have the top 3 albums on the charts. Absolutely. And I think she'll like, let's just do this. I want a multi-genre album. She could do it all. Absolutely. That would be amazing. Also, amazing. Also, I'm hoping for New Heights announcement and episode. Me too. How do you guys know about the future pap walks?
Because Holly has a crystal ball.
Yeah, I have a opalite ball that I stare into and get all of.
Well, so do I.
It's just a theory of mine. So, yay! Yes.
Love your mama.
Yep. From T. Lee, the most amazing. Yeah, and people aren't going to be able to afford variants and stuff for all 3. She won't get the sales she normally gets.
That's why I think it might be staggered a little bit.
Yeah,
the pre-sale could be staggered.
Thought she wanted a baby. She's not having another tour. She can do all things. She can do all things.
People can't tour when they have a baby.
She can do it all.
She could want a baby. Doesn't mean she has to have a baby immediately. This is a.
She's gonna do whatever she wants, and she has like the team to make it all happen for sure.
Yeah.
Where is Sparkx? Oh well, we already answered that. It's on anywhere you get your apps. Yay!
On the App Store.
Sparkx Fly, by the way. Yeah. Babies and touring are not mutually exclusive.
Exactly, LP. Exactly. Well said.
Absolutely. Taylor announced first album October 24th through MySpace Radio and tours she was on. Oh, okay. I thought that she was on Good Morning America. I'm pretty sure she was, though. Oh, I'll grab that now. Oh, yay. Awesome. The app is amazing. Everyone should join it. I agree. Woo! Then we never have to wait till Sunday. Oh my God, when Taylor was announcing her first tour, she was special guest on tour with other tours. George Strait, Rascal Flatts, Tim and Faith, Brad Paisley. What if Taylor is a surprise guest on someone else's tour? Yeah. Further down again, Holly from the future in the comment section. This is happening. Sparkx is my goat. Aww. Yeah. Yay. Thank you for saying that. Crown for you. Oh my gosh. You are seeing a paid smear campaign against Taylor Swift. I know. It's so irritating. LOL, Holly, I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much, Sarah. And all the guests are debunking all the stuff people are saying. And all the guests. The what?
About the wedding.
Oh, yeah. I know. I mean, Taylor announced her first album on other people's tour. We need to look who will be on tour. Ooh, that's true. Well, I mean, don't you think Somber is going to be on this tour coming up for Taylor?
Well, Somber is on his own tour right now.
No, when Taylor's tour.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Egyptology. Are you trying to get me off track?
I think Somber's going to be on TS13. So
yeah, and I think he might be a special guest on the tour.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it will be Lilac and Gold. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the theories. I found a photo from 2023 Midnight's calendar, and it looks the same as the other ones in December. It's a picture of her in a big cape. I'm gonna have to look back. I mean, I've literally framed like everything. I'm like so neurotic about stuff, but I'll check also.
We'll do some research on that one.
Yeah, we'll do some research. because all her pics are so gorgeous. Yes, they are. She's so awesome. Oh my God. That's like a Holly smoothie of joy and grace. You. Augustine is Maddie. Yes, yes. I thought he just okay. So this is going to be going all through. This is how far back we have. Our triangle. Oh my gosh. Okay, here are all the triangles.
Especially because like your physical battery is low. My iPad battery is low.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we might not be able to get to all these. All right. So we're gonna go through. Let me just. I'm gonna skip the triangles and see if because there's so many. Like we're gonna have to revisit this subject matter because there's a lot of
a lot of pushing back on my theory.
Not pushing back, but there's a lot of opinions on this, which is great. Okay, hold on. That's okay. Hold on. Tim McGraw. Like we're okay. We're all in on this Tim McGraw. I type in okay. Hold on. Let's see. It was okay. It was Jason Travis's silhouette with Taylor and no packet. I see. I swore it was just Taylor.
No, that's Taylor. What I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We discussed these.
We did this. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna go through that.
It's a cute idea because it would be the exact opposite of what it was last year. So that's kind of funny.
She talked about the Eras tour being like scrolling TikTok. That's true. She did. So maybe she will announce it. I don't know. Holly, I love cold rooms too and wear hoodies all year round. Me too. Oh my God, me too. Everyone makes fun of me because I'm like, you live in Florida. Why are you wearing a hoodie like every day? Because I love a hoodie. Have you seen hold on. Have you seen the back of his practice jersey for the name?
Yes, and it does say Kelsey.
It does? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly saw stuff calling him. Oh no, people are mean to quote. Okay, so we're not even going to discuss that because we just talked about body shaming. I think he looks like he's thinking it's hot. Rather be on the yacht.
It's humid. It's hot.
It's hot. I'd rather be on the yacht. That's what I think. Okay. I was at a festival in Canada that had 75,000 people at it. Mind you, it was total chaos. Yes. I mean, complete and utter chaos, I'm sure. But is that still enough? I mean, I don't know. Festival Taylor. I mean, this would be again a huge event that has not occurred before.
Yeah.
So
been like, wasn't the security at Coachella this year like kind of messed up and like people were sneaking in and stuff? And that's Coachella. Like, I mean, Coachella's huge.
Yeah. The largest crowd at Glastonbury was 300,000. Oh yeah. That, I mean. But like security, I don't know. Yeah, I just put her in a different realm of everything.
Yeah, I'd almost be worried about the crowds. Like, you know, it wouldn't be Eras tour. It's like all Swifties because there's so many. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to marinate on that. I need to marinate.
Yeah, like.
But I would love it. I mean, I love her anywhere.
Taylor people could potentially be there and like cause issues because like they would go to see other people. You know, I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I also hated Benjamin Button. Thank God.
There you go.
Like, okay, I can't even get into it because I'm running out of steam. But like, I will go on a rant about Benjamin Button one day, the movie, and trust me, it's just I can't. Okay, I think Taylor would give up number 2 in respect for Paul McCartney. I think she wants to break the record.
Oh, with the Beatles.
Yeah, I think she wants to break that record.
It's that the Beatles just worked together long enough to. She's gonna have a longer career than the Beatles did.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
period.
But yeah, Travis, she obviously has total respect for Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
Beatles, I'm sure.
But she's going to break the record. She's going to break all the records. I mean, she's just it's her destiny for sure. Travis would love a rock metal album too, I think, and her band. I would love this so hard. Like I would really love this. All right,
yeah, that would be so cool.
You guys,
I have a feeling it's going to be like alternative rock, like a little like that,
like a little emo-y.
Yeah, I mean,
I want like
the things she's dropping lately.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I would love all of it. I'm here for any of it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're almost at 4 hours. You all are amazing. We Love you so much. You are
too.
troopers for sure. 4 hours. Ooh. This is a long one. And I am running out of steam. Taylor's running out of steam. Like, I need to go back and
let's
rest.
thank Holly just for sticking with us for this long, because
Fresh out of the recovery room for this live cast. Look what I'm talking about. Look, for this pot. What am I live stream? I can't even get it right. You guys, officially. I'm stumbling. Ooh. Oh, I know. This is true. Haunted reminds me of Evanescence also.
Yeah.
I just saw Evanescence at in Las Vegas in April. Amazing.
Nice.
Absolutely incredible. Okay. So by the time we see you guys next Sunday, there will be an announcement and we will be flipping out. So we might have to do an emergency broadcast.
We may do an emergency broadcast on the 7th on Friday. So stay tuned.
Yes. So stay tuned. And if there is no announcement, we will be stunned silent until Sunday. And when we see you, it will be our first times talking again. So be prepared for either scenario. Have a great, Christine, thank you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you, Taylor and Holly. You are beautiful souls. You all are beautiful souls. You guys are so amazing. We love you so much. Have a wonderful week.
It's going to be a big week.
It's going to be a big
for the
week.
hope of it all.
Live for the hope of it all. Yes. Okay. Until then and always, peace.
Peace.
Love. And Swifties. Forever. Bye. Love you guys.
Everybody. Thank you. We love you.
Love you. Bye.
I'm at 10% with my battery.